There's some cool shit. Let me get my stream going and then get my my camera up and running. These are all things I have not done yet. Pop out. That goes over there.
Hello, Val.
Hey, Alex.
I love how like the people who tell me I want to start stuff on time, like Bazinga, is not here before you guys. Fucking hilarious to me. And the camera's all messed up already. Gotta love it. You know what? I'm gonna tell Bazinga to sit in the chat of my YouTube channel, and he can be chat monitor. All right. If you want to give it to me, sure. Okay. Everybody. No, we should be good. We should be good. Everything's recording correctly. Talk for a second.
Okay.
Yep.
Hello.
We're good. We're good on that. All right. I'm gonna throw this in here in case people wish to pop in for stupid reasons, just to keep an eye on the thing. All right.
Oh, we got a title card this time. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna show you guys real quick while I'm waiting for the others, which means we'll probably have to go through it again. If you open up the thing on the top of the page where you have like the navigation thing for all the stuff you can go to, you should have a folder that says shop front, or at least have access to a shop front thing.
I don't see anything called a shop fronts.
Pages that say like Gentleman Jack 1 and 2 and shit.
Yes, I see those.
If you click on Gentleman Jack.
Now I click on the catalog.
Yep.
For a moment there, I didn't have permission.
If you click on that, it's going to bring you into the catalog. The Gentleman Jack's catalog. No, it's going right here. All right.
Where am I looking?
So in the navigation bar at the top, do you have that open?
Am I just like on mute or something?
No, we hear you.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see them now. I'm an idiot.
I gotta wait until everybody comes in to fix the damn camera. That's the problem. So, real quick, if you look on there, if you click on the spot that says under armaments that shows like upgrades and shit, it will open up a page with every single regular weapon and all the information about regular weapons that you can find in D&D in there. So you can click on simple weapons, ranged weapons, and you can go right through and see all the regular weapon stuff. If you click on the thing,
there, okay.
What, did you get it?
Yeah, it opened two weapon enchants first, but yeah.
Did you click on weapon boons?
Oh, yes.
That's why. Because the spot where it says weapon boons opens up the weapons enchants. To the left side where it says table of contents, you have one that says equipment page 3, consumables page 4, and then underneath that rings 5 and chaser gear 6. Each one of those will open up a different page that will lead you to the armor and all that, where you can open up the journal for armor and all that stuff like that. And you also notice the thing makes the page turn every time you do it, which I thought was a cool kick. I like that.
Wait, what do we do to make the page turn?
When you, all right, are you on the Gentleman Jack page?
Yeah, the 1 to 2.
Okay, do you see to the right where it says armaments and it says like upgrades available and there's a big picture of weapons and shit?
Yeah.
Click on that and it's going to open up a giant catalog page.
Wait, where do I click?
Right in the center on any of the pictures of the weapons.
Ooh.
All right. Then if you click on the banner that says weapon boons, it will open up the enchantment page with every single known D&D enchantment that isn't homebrew in it. I will be adding stuff to it as I build my own enchants. And then, like I said to them, on the left side, where it says table of contents, there's 3 banners, and each one of those banners will take you to a different page. The armor section has an armor boons with all the armor enchantments added to it and all that shit like that. It's fucking beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
I was real proud of that stuff, dude. All right, let me get my fucking camera.
very proud of that logo.
And I ended off at
Okay, I have a quick question.
What's up?
Mm?
So there's like the moon touched enchantment.
Like, I can do it on my own.
Oh
God
yeah,
damn it.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
let me mute Nate because I cannot hear anybody else. Alright.
Does
What's up?
does the moon touched enchantment cause a weapon to become a magical weapon?
Dude, I honestly don't know everything about enchantments yet, dude.
I would assume that because it's an enchantment, it becomes a magical weapon, but
Nate, your camera has your head cut off by a few inches. I mean, I personally don't mind you being a half headless man, but
That's your cut. You gotta resize.
Yeah, that's you have to
you gotta
resize.
move 'em up.
'Cause
All right, I
Yeah.
shall move you up. You're under Bazinga today. See, the problem is I don't mind cutting Nate's head off. You have to understand that. Nate, have you checked out the new Graham Hancock TV show yet?
yeah, I was watching it last night.
It's
I'm glad it wasn't a rehash of a lot of stuff in all his books. It's new stuff, which is cool.
I don't want that.
I wouldn't mind if he rehashed anyway, like just because other people have not learned any of this. It'd be
No, I know.
But it's fucking cool. I'm excited to watch most of it tonight, probably. All right. So we got a few minutes. I'm gonna show everybody else. Is everybody else in here right now? In game.
I am not here.
I am. We're still
Alright.
missing Leo and Nick. Nick
I'm
is just waiting. For
Actually
guards.
here.
Nate Bazinga, you in game?
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
quick, up in the navigation page where you can navigate and pick all the scenes. You see the little ones that say Gentleman Jack?
Yep.
Yeah.
Click on Gentleman Jack 1 and 2.
Okay.
All right. Nate, are you in
Yes,
there?
I have 1 and 3. Well, 1, 2. Well, what the hell?
You have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. If you look, this is the catalog for Gentleman Jack's. When you guys get to town, you're going to meet him in his shop. He runs a worldwide chain of shops. They can ship stuff anywhere, Pony Express style, all right? This is how we're going to do weaponry. If you look on the left-hand side, you have 3 banners. Each one of them is a different page for the book, okay? So if you click on one, it's going to change the page you're looking at. To the right, where you see armaments, if you click on that picture in the middle with all the weapons, any spot in there, you're going to open up a journal link.
Oh,
And
okay.
the journal link will have all the weapons that you can get that are basic weaponry. If you click on the weapon boon one underneath, it's going to bring up enchantments you can get that are basic enchantments for D&D. All right? So when you want to look up and figure out stuff you want to buy and look at, that's where you go. It makes it easier for me because it's hard for me to pick stuff that I think you might want. It would be much better if you look and go, you know, when I get enough money, I want a Dragon Slayer enchant. So you look at it and go, oh, okay, I kind of like the idea of Dragon Slayer enchant. You know, it lets you look the stuff up. As we get further, and when I get to building it, there will most likely be one more page, and that page is going to be specific, like, handcrafted equipment and stuff that I find, weapons that I put together, that will show up, but keep in mind they might not be there forever. Because the way I want you to feel about this this shop, is that people are selling and buying antique and specialty weaponry, and that stuff is rare. So one day, one session, you might find a gun on there, but if you play for like 2 hours, like 2 or 3 weeks in game, that gun might have been sold to someone else and is no longer in stock. Because it's a rare weapon that people can't buy or build.
Sure.
Okay, folks are in. I'm here.
Where are these temporary weapons going to be showing up?
I'm going to make another page, or they're going to be in the, depending on what they are, they might be in the weapon section. I haven't built it yet because I'm not at the point where we're going to start finding really rare and like specialty gear, but they'll be added to the thing so you can see them.
Gotcha.
Think of it like a Japanese RPG that has like, you go to a weapon shop and it's like special deals and they got special shit that you can't buy anywhere else. except in this case, they might disappear. You might run into other NPCs in this game who have taken that gear. There could be a situation where, like, you meet Gentleman Jack and he's like, yeah, one of my transports got killed and a weapon in his possession was taken. You know, I just want to, it's a way to make the world feel alive.
So
Sounds
Grim,
awesome.
I think there's. Is there a chance that you did something where I can't see my dice?
What do you mean?
So my dice, when I roll, do not show on the screen, but they do in the other
try the new
campaign.
one.
Only in this campaign?
I can
Only in
s-
this campaign,
That's Nick's die.
Yeah, mine.
I don't see anybody's dice actually.
Okay, go to your settings. Figure settings.
It's got to be something for you
Dice
because
so nice.
I can't disable every like
Yeah,
separately.
you might have
It's
accidentally-
everybody or one at a time, like all together.
What I do know is that the dice settings are they don't carry over between campaigns. Like your dice will
Okay.
be different in one campaign.
Yeah,
from
all right,
another,
so
you
go-
might
go
just
into
have
your
it
settings,
disabled for this one.
I'll lead them through it because we got 4 minutes. Go into your settings real quick.
Yeah, I'm there.
Go down, scroll down on the left hand side till you find Dice So Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that to bring up options and just look and see if you shut anything off. Let me see. There's disable during combat. Disable chat message immediately. Enable 3D dice. Enable dice liner.
Let's try that.
I find it odd because I don't see an option on here that says shut off dice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
If it doesn't come up, we'll have to fix it next time, dude. Because we're about to start.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
There you go. All right.
that's
All right.
fine.
We got it.
I-
All right.
I
We'll just wait on Leo. I'm going to give him a quick, don't forget, bruh.
Here.
Oh, sweet. I love it. Everybody showed up. All right. I'm going to be real quick and show Leo, too. Once he gets in game, and then we'll get started. Just so he understands. Because, like I said, the whole point of the catalog is there so that during downtime, you guys can look and go, what do I want to do with my money? And that way, I don't have to spend hours trying to figure out what you might want. And you don't have to go surfing the internet to find what you want. You know, it's not your turn in combat. Take a second to look at the catalog and go, well, I got like 2K gold. Let me see what kind of enchantments
I
might be
wasn't
able to
here
buy.
for the catalog.
I'll show you two real quick.
I've heard about it because I
I'm
know
just-
you told me about it.
Alright. Is JD, are you loaded up?
So
Okay. Top of the screen where the navigation bar is. If you open that up again, you should, along with like your personal skills and stuff, you should see 3 tabs that say Gentleman Jack's page 1, 3, and 5. All right. You click on page 1, it's going to bring up the main page. It's got like a dude with a top hat on it. Is everybody on there?
I am.
Okay. If you click on any one of the banners on the left, each one of those banners, armaments, equipment, and rings, will bring you to a page for those. Inside the page, if you click on the pictures, so for example, where it says armaments, if you click on any one of those weapon pictures, it's going to bring up a journal. And in that journal, it has every type of weapon you can buy in D&D. Basics, it has all of the properties, everything you need to know about weaponry. All right? If you click on the one that says boot, if you click on the one that says weapon boon underneath that, the little banner, it's going to bring up every single basic weapon enchant in D&D that is not homebrewed. So you can decide what kind of weapon enchant you might want to get. And that works in every page. So if you go to the equipment one, there's a picture of armor. If you click on the picture of armor, it will bring up the armor. Armor boons, it will bring up the armor enchants.
Nate, read your text.
All right?
What's up? Check your phone.
Give me 1 second to post out this shit, and we will be good to go. I want to tweet it out. I mean, send it out on my D&D page because I got a bunch of comments on the Facebook D&D page.
Oh, let me
I was
see.
using.
I have that saved somewhere.
I would hope so.
Facebook. I'm gonna start on time this time. Excitement. Where's, you know, it's funny because like I never have any trouble Warriors of Waterdeep. Tech Prime is streaming Warriors of Waterdeep. No, we're not. Where's my D&D group? My D&D group. Here we go.
Oh wait, that's might be it.
Okay, let's open up where you guys left off, which was, I believe, a battle.
Mid combat. Yep.
Yep. I hit some battle music. Did I not have battle music?
Oh yeah, those motherfucking snakes.
I'm sick and tired of these mother effing snakes on this mother effing plane. All right.
Wait, are we supposed to be censoring ourselves?
I don't know.
No.
I'm not getting paid anyway, so I don't give two flying fucks. Let me go ahead and activate the random thing.
You guys are getting paid?
No, I wish we were, but we are not, my friend. All right. So when we last left off the group, they had survived a train crash and still don't really know each other too much, as they were all going from their different directions in the world, gathering together accidentally on their way to participate in this global event known as the Great Temple Race. They had a train crash, some shit happened, they decided to travel down the train tracks together on their way to the town they were going for, and were jumped by snakes. I don't like to waste a lot of time, so we're just gonna go right into it. Destin, it was your turn, I believe.
Was it actually my turn?
Well, it's
I'm
on
trying to
you.
remember what happened.
Oh wait, no, we
Okay.
finished. That's right, we finished the whole rotation, didn't we?
I thought we went to the end of the round.
Yeah, all right.
And then
Because it's
we
on
called-
you. That's why I was saying that. But that could be. All right. Well, then it
Yeah, I
is
don't think
Swarm
it's
of
my turn.
Poisonous Snakes' turn. And the Swarm of Poisonous Snakes is going to kick it off immediately by attacking Axel Aberson. Nom nom nom. And immediately something weird happens. Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll the Constitution saving throw, Axel. I thought I reduced the damage these guys do, but apparently I didn't. So that's going to be the end of that one's turn. The second swarm, I'm going to make sure his damage has been reduced because... Alright, yeah.
Quick question. Am I in the combat roll thing?
You should be.
No, he's not.
See, this is what happens when you test stuff in other pages and it's supposed to work, but it doesn't. Like, it's supposed to have separate encounters for each player, like each page you're on, so you can drop players into multiple things and not fuck with each one. So I used him as, like, the test dummy, and that shit happens. Alright, this other snake right here is going to take a bite at you, Kane.
Oh boy.
Like I said, I did reduce their damage, and then he goes ahead and kills you anyway. Oh my fucking Christ. Oh, I gotta fix Nate. Give me a second. Alright, you got crit there, dude. I apologize.
Oh boy.
46.
Doing
It's
the
not-
concept.
It's not enough to I reduced their damage, dude, but the crit.
Oh. My bad. I did not mean to click on anything. I meant to.
Do
look
I do
at
the Constitution saving throw?
Yes, just give me 1 second. I gotta fix
Oh. Okay.
Could I just reduce my own health?
I gotta fix Nate. Go ahead and roll it, dude.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, good job, dude. I reduced it. Dude, I reduced their damage by so much, and then they crit and almost kill them anyway. I
I
feel
accidentally. Okay, trying to get the damage calculation up, I accidentally dealt damage to myself.
All right, well,
Um,
you were at max because you haven't been attacked yet.
Yeah.
All right. Giant snakes, regular giant snake's gonna attack Nate. Or as I call it, nom nom nom. I'm having weird latency on some of these rolls. Is anybody else having latency?
I mean, my thing's just a little.
Oh, because I was waiting for Nate. All right, Nate used wind wall. Nate, you got to tell me what you're doing here, dude.
Oh, it prompted up, so I was like, oh, sweet.
Mhm.
I didn't realize it would prompt me.
All right, so I'm gonna
All right,
roll the
so-
damage, and then you're gonna take it, and then we're gonna reduce it by a certain amount. All right, so now you
All right.
roll a 1d10 for me. All right, so you get back +4, so you get back 10, so you get back all that health you just lost.
Except, Windwall says a target other than
Yes,
you.
yes, I know. He screwed up. I'm getting past the problem. It's not going to happen again. This is just a problem. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Everything's laggy right now, and it shouldn't.
Well,
be.
the wind wall was a prompt. Like as soon as I was hit, it prompted me, "Hey, do you want to cast this?"
Yeah, but no. If you look, it said wind wall, and on the other side it said stone guard. Right? There's two of them.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you, I can't get wind wall to work correctly as an only prop for other players. Wind wall is a defensive move you use for players who are next to you. I just forgot to do that because I thought we were lagging when it wasn't doing it, but it was you reading the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So we'll keep that in mind. JD, you're up. I think I'm past the latency problem.
Okay.
I would suggest you guys go all the F out.
Go full aggro.
Just kill these things, dude, because they're misbalanced. I dropped their fucking damage and they're still rocking people, and I don't like it. They're not supposed to be this strong. They're literally.
All right, boys, let's balance this game by killing all our enemies.
They're not supposed to be this strong. This is all I'm saying to you. Fuck. You still have a bonus action if you wish to cast like a bonus action spell.
I don't know what those are.
You have Healing Word,
Wait,
which
I
is a
see.
bonus action. It under your sheet, it will tell you. Like if you look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the lowest?
Well, let me get Mitch's health up on the thing because I'm sure he is. Yeah, Mitchell and you are both really low. There. Nice.
Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah, there's
Thank
another
you.
thing. There's another thing I forgot to tell. We're also doing crit healing from now. So when you cast a healing spell, let me know and I'll prompt you to roll a d20 first. And if you hit a 20, you'll double in healing.
Oh, okay.
All right, I am going to.
Save the day, please.
Yeah, sure.
With Drom dice?
No, with Jarek dice.
Hit.
Not bad.
I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't.
not gonna do the special
He's
effect.
super low. You don't
He's
need to
gonna
waste.
die. Yeah.
All right. As you blow
Well, that's how it's done.
the snake jumps up to bite like Axel in the face, and as it jumps up, you blow it in half, and it's kind of just shreds apart. Do you have anything else you want to do? I'm not sure if you have a bonus action. I think you might.
I have one, but it's a once per day thing. I'm not gonna use it
Okay.
right now.
All right.
All right. Yeah, that's the end. I'll be back one moment. But yeah, my turn's over.
Did you skip your turn?
No, I think you ended my turn because it ended automatically. Also, you just skipped them.
Kane, you're up. Kane
back.
Foster's up.
Now, Snakes, there's no need to pitch a fit. It's just the natural way of things, nothing personal.
You guys need to learn to be defensive as fuck. Like, he should not be attacking right now.
You'd say that to me.
I'm just saying, you should be
while I'm
casting.
approaching the snake.
You should be casting like mirror image, false life, cause fear, anything to keep it from raping your face, because it's raping your face.
I think I'm gonna be a little smart about this.
It will. You will prompt an opportunity strike, but I'll let you cast your shit before you do that, depending on what you're doing.
Let's see. What spells do I have?
And it will be a tail whip, so it won't have the poison available to it. So you're moving back to there?
Yeah.
Right. It's gonna say bite, but we're gonna ignore the bite because it's just gonna be a tail whip. So we'll ignore the damage aspect of the bite, the poison damage. So it's just gonna be a little tail whip.
Do I still put the Constitution saving?
Yeah,
throw or
roll
no?
it at advantage, and I'll just reduce. I'll get rid of it if the poison hits you. Because it's. There you go. It didn't do any of the damage.
Okay. Normal. I hit it.
Yep.
I'm back.
Alright. Alright, let me just see what I got.
Well, I'm starting to think that these mobs uploaded incorrectly. Because they also have resistances they're not supposed to have, being a 2 CR rating mob. Dude, why does everything have to go bad for me, dude? I try to give you guys a good time, and it's like, nope, everything's wrong.
I think
It's
I'm
fine.
gonna
Hey, we
pass.
gotta adapt on the fly, just like real adventurers.
Indeed.
Yeah, adapt. Hey, Nate, you're dead. Adapt.
Simply do not be dead.
Of all the things you
Question.
could do, you chose to do dead.
All right, was that the end of your turn?
Yeah. I passed it.
Okay.
Destin is up.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
How long in-game time translates to a minute? It says like for a minute.
6 seconds per round. So a
So 10
minute's about
rounds.
about 10 rounds, dude.
Cool.
Okay, I need to check something.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, I just want to. Oh, okay. I'm just checking the range on spell.
Yep.
All right. I'm just going to attack this thing with. I have it on here. Right, it's lightning launcher. Going to make a normal attack. This one.
Yay.
Right, that's going to be normal.
Just so you know, that didn't fucking sound normal.
Didn't sound normal, but it was. Stay safe, sir. And I'm going to cast Sanctuary on him. Which will make them need to pass a Wisdom save to attack him until he
Okay.
until he makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy.
Okay.
As long as I maintain concentration.
Okay.
And that's going to be my turn.
Malcolm.
Hello.
You're up.
All my shit is so fucked. I don't know what happened with my my web browsers. Like everything's gone. Like seriously, everything's gone. I don't understand. Where's my guy? There. Where is my guy?
Right here. Right here.
Oh, okay.
Bazinga's like, I'm not used to playing this guy.
No, no, it's not. It's not. Like I said, I've been looking for my stuff.
Don't forget you have your smites and all that shit if you want to use them. Lots of extra
There you go.
damage.
It's just really, really confusing. I don't understand why everything changed.
What do you mean?
Like everything's gone. Like I had, I had all the menu bar bigger and all that crap.
Oh, yep.
Everything's all jacked up. All my bookmarks in my browsers gone. Every single one. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Fucking
You
Christ.
accidentally clear your everything.
Your everything.
Maybe I don't freaking know. All right.
I don't know
So
what a computer term is.
where were we with my gun? Am I?
You have
Was
not
I
missed yet. You're still max. Like I said, you can use your
So we
smites
started
too.
over.
Yeah. If you wish.
I don't understand the smites yet.
Simply. All right. So as a bonus action,
Yeah.
you can apply a smite.
Mhm.
Let me see where your spells are, because they all cast as bonus actions. Let me double check. All right. Because this is what
Most
I
of
did
them
wrong.
did.
This is what I did wrong, right? What I
Right.
did was I didn't account for people not knowing their new characters. So the mobs are harder than they should be because of that.
Mm-hmm.
All these are supposed to be bonus actions, so that's my bad. Let me change them over real quick. Because you're supposed to cast them and then do the effect after. Oh, you know what? That's right. I built them differently. All right, so this is how this is supposed to work, Bazinga. Remember, I went over this with you. You tell me you want to pick one, and then it
Yeah.
uses your bonus action. I apply a buff to you, and then when you do your attack, you do it using the spell on your spell list. So, say you want to use thunderous words, all right?
Mm-hmm.
You tell me you're using it, I apply the debuff, and then you go into your spell list and cast it onto the creature.
Now everything says melee. I
No,
shoot.
but they're set up for range by your gun. Because of
Okay.
your gun. I would suggest using your basic divine smite.
Where in the hell is that?
Should be right on your list of
Oh, I have divine sense.
divine words under spellcast.
Divine words.
Let me make sure it's set up correctly because we haven't tested your stuff yet, and I want
Yeah.
building this stuff is weird. All right, yeah. So what you're gonna do is just
Oh, the first
pick
one
the
up here.
target. Pick the target. Tell me you're attacking. And
I'm
you're-
attacking this
and you're-
motherfucker here.
and you're gonna use divine words on it, and then just cast the spell as you would normally do.
Okay. And I'm gonna say, because my guy says random shit.
Yep.
I don't expect anybody to know who I am. And then I'm gonna cast the first
Yep.
spell.
That really is the most random thing you could have said.
All right, I'm just going through this. So we know.
It says I gotta be closer.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I said I have to test this stuff. Let me change it to range attack.
Oh, okay.
Try again. Don't use a spell slot this time, though.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Did it let you do anything?
It says target is away 15 and away. You should be 5.
God damn it! Hang on. Your gun is 30, right? Your handgun?
40 to 60.
Oh, you're using the rifle?
No, that's the Gambo's Gambit.
Okay, all right.
I don't
Try
have
again.
the rifle.
Try again. We're gonna get it right. I'm gonna get these fucking things
Okay.
working right.
All right. Let's try this again. Do not consume cast.
There
we
you
go.
go.
Attack.
Make sure you're
Normal.
targeting the snakes and not a random
Yep.
person.
Yep. Wow.
Now roll the damage.
Whoa. I don't know what happened, but that was neat. I
You
got
rolled
like.
big damage because fucking smites are big damage, dude.
Oh, okay, okay,
Like
okay.
smite, divine smite adds 2d6 to any attack roll, any damage roll. Then if you add a
2d8?
higher spell slot, 2d8. So think about, you're at level 3, dude. You're tripling the damage of one of your attacks
Oh,
at the
okay.
cost of a spell slot. which
And
you
how many
can-
spells? Oh, I have 3 spell slots, right?
Yeah, yeah. All right,
All right.
that was nice, dude. Is that your turn?
No, that was just a bonus action. Can I just shoot him?
No, that's when it comes to divine words, that's a full blown action. Like I don't think it's
Okay.
a bonus action at all. Let me take a look. No, that's just hit a creature, so you still have your bonus action,
Okay, and
but you
So
can't
it'd
cast
have to
any
be-
other spells.
so I shoot.
You don't have an offhand.
Oh, okay. I don't. So I have nothing left, right? Because everything else.
Yeah, because you cast a spell with your bonus. That what paladin things are considered spells, right, Val?
I think so. In what sense?
Like, in other words, if you cast a paladin smite off a divine smite, you can't turn around and then cast another spell as a bonus action because you already wasted your spell for the turn, unless that spell is like a cantrip.
I mean, yes, I think so. I remember you have ruled it differently in the past, but
that's right.
is...
That's right. That's right. I said you could cast 2 spells in a turn. That's right. That's my bad. So if you want, you can use a bonus action to cast healing words, but I don't know if you have that or healing hand or whatever.
I have healing something.
You have cure
There's healing
wounds.
touch, probably.
Yeah, you have cure wounds. So no, you have nothing left.
All right, guys. I helped you out big time. You can finish off these slithering worms.
Nate, Nom, you are up. Why is it Nate and not Nom?
Zon.
Zon, Nom, whatever. My point is, it's not right.
Oh.
Tell me what you're doing while I fix it, dude.
All right, I'm attacking this snake thing.
I mean, did I say I was a professional? Because I'm not.
You want to be.
That hits. I still love the fucking sound effect I got for his weapon.
A professional is someone who gets paid.
You got this thing right in half. And slice it like long way in half. That's the end of that.
I see that. Okay. Am I technically missing hit points still?
You are at 33, dude. You didn't get hit.
Okay.
You're-
right.
The wounds you have, which I don't know where my piece of paper was like head damage and all that. But that's all gonna be
Oh
gone.
yeah.
It's all gonna be gone. Let me try and fix a couple more Bazinga's things. Oh, Thunderous Words is set up correctly.
All right,
Searing Smite
that'll be
is
my
set up
turn.
correctly. Oh, I just forgot to fix the other one. That was my bad. All right, so that's your turn. Giant poisonous snake coming up from behind. Shit! Because he can't reach you. Raven, you
Raven.
are up.
So, Raven sees that all the snakes down south have been dealt with. Is gonna whip around.
Oh, there's still one more left.
Yeah, there's still one more of the poison swarms, the deadly ones.
Yeah, but it looks like it's getting whittled down as well. I think 5 adventurers can handle one poison swarm.
But if it gets one attack, it might kill anyone.
Not my problem. Not yet.
Exactly, because you guys aren't friends yet.
So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this with my sniper rifle.
He's sniper rifle.
What the fuck?
Was that too loud?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna blame that. You know, one of my little quirks is that my heart beats once a minute, and
I am
it just so happened to beat when I was taking my shot, and that threw me off guard.
Wait, your heart only beats once a minute?
It's one of the options for the shadow touched sorcerer.
Oh, I thought you meant real life. I was like, dude, you're undead.
No. My
49
ravens.
seconds of the 59 seconds of the day, he's undead, and then it beats once.
All right. In that case, Raven's gonna go into bullet time, and I'm gonna quick cast. What's it called? Magic missile.
Yep.
So Raven switches his rifle into full auto and just fires off a burst.
All right, I'm gonna reduce your meta magic for you while you're doing it. There you go. Go ahead and
Thank
fire
you.
off your little burst. The way Magic Whistle works, because I don't have it programmed, you're just gonna roll 3d4s one at a time with +1 to it. Against
Okay.
whatever you-
Come on. Go. So now consume a spell slot.
Yep. You're not adding +2, so I'll add all that after you get done. I just want to make sure. So roll one more, and then I'll add +3 to the damage for the bonuses.
Oh wait. Alright, So wait, why +3?
Well, because it's 1d4 +1.
Yeah, they all have the +1.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they did. All right, good job. I should have known. You know what you're doing. You ain't like these other.
I mean,
slouches.
you're the one to program this. It's working, so.
Oh, okay. Fuck yes, dude. I'm shocked
And
when my
then-
shit works correctly, bro.
And then one quick question before we end. My shoulder shot, my reaction. Can I only use that on attacks targeting me, or can I do that to save someone else?
No, it's against anybody within range.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. But for now, that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Let's see. Swarm
Wait a
of
moment.
poison.
My spell just dropped.
What happened?
Sanctuary just dropped.
Yeah, for no apparent reason.
It's okay.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to drop.
I'm having trouble with the timer things, but the good thing is I have the ability to just reapply my own version of it onto people. I mean, a version of it that already exists. I got this thing called Time's Up, and it's supposed to work, but for some fucking reason, durations don't always work. So we'll just keep track of it. It's not a big deal. These are things I can keep track of. This thing's going to slither this way and attack the one who killed its buddy snake.
Mm-hmm.
I know that logically these snakes are not supposed to be this smart, but because they're killing everybody, because it's the first thing, and I had to get the bounce correct, I'm gonna deal with it. It's gonna slither up and take a bite out of Zom. Completely whiffing Zom. JD, you are up.
Okay. I see one snake to the north of me.
Yep, and one to the bottom, right below you.
I don't see that one.
It's just southeast of you.
It's right underneath Nate. The token's a little hard to see. You see the bar health bar right there? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're kind of tricky to see.
I guess I'll take a swing at him.
What I need to do is get enough people watching that I can pay someone to program everything and run the stream, and then I just direct and design my campaign. Because some of these people know what the fuck they're doing. There's a guy I've been watching who has everything running perfectly in his damn game, in comparison to my shit. You whiff again.
I believe Sanctuary ends because he took an attack.
Yep. I just want to look and see if there's something wrong with his plus to hit. +5 to hit. Why is it +5? What? All right, you got +3 on strength. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. All right, let me remove Sanctuary from you.
And that's my turn.
All right. Jarek. Oop. Sorry, let me go back to your character because I don't end your turns, people. I will end the turns. All right, you're up, Jarek.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna move down here. I'm gonna take out this one.
You see like 2 more snakes kind of fall out of the ball that's kind of swarming around and shit.
2 birds, 1 stone. Oh, I just hit end.
You
turn
fucker.
Wait,
I mean,
you're
I was
using
ending my
large
turn, but
stone?
like I was ending my turn, but like I
Kane, you're
forgot
up.
that you told me not to. My apologies.
It's no big deal, dude.
Michael, you there?
Oh, sorry, what?
It's your turn.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
It's like people are dangling shinies in people's faces and they're just forgetting.
Sorry, situation came up. Shit, what's going on? Okay. There we go. Alright. That hits?
Yep. I gotta fix that. I don't know why that animation looks like that. All but one of these snakes in this pile are dead, and the one that's left is kind of moving slowly.
Do I have a bonus?
Why won't you die?
Guess that's my turn.
Who is up next? Destin, you're up.
Well, only one thing to do.
Miss.
Yep.
Only one thing to do. Fail!
Yep. End of my turn.
Do it with style, though. Malcolm, you're up.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
You're not Malcolm, my friend.
My name used to be Malcolm.
In the middle.
I'm so disappointed in y'all. Still haven't killed the snakes. I'm a plethora of stolen jokes and kitschy references. Shit.
What was that, you son of a bitch? You are now using, just so you know, you are now using your
Yep.
flat gambler's gambit.
What?
You've lost your bonus for the day. It is now Zom's turn.
Zon.
It's not intentional. I swear to God, Nate, it's not intentional. Please, someone kill these snakes. Oh my fucking God. The level of failure in everyone.
Oh, yeah.
But the blood still comes out.
I can't program that much. All right, this snake, thinking it's still got a chance. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Can I use opportunity attack, even though it's a ranged weapon?
Yeah, because it just walked right by you.
Please?
I want to hear from you. Well, at least one of us knows what we're fucking doing. All right, that's the end of his turn. Poison snake swarm with its last breath is going to attack Zom Nub Zom. Yeah, I got it wrong.
Wait, did you just skip my turn?
No, didn't you? Oh, my bad. Your turn. Because of
Okay.
the opportunity strike.
Yeah, that I figured. All right, having
DM
just
with
killed
a bad memory, man, not good.
having just killed that snake, I'm gonna. What would be? Is there some stylish way that I could fail at killing this snake?
You could just shoot at it like the rest of them did.
I'm gonna go ahead and just concentrate my fury, my frustration with these snakes on this one.
Every person in the game is targeting that snake, and it's kind of up on one leg, just dancing.
Wait, one leg? A snake?
It's on its tail dancing. It's like, bobbing and weaving. Oh, never mind. You got him.
Uh,
He bobbed instead of weaved, and you got him.
I just force choke the snake, and it somehow works, even though I don't have telekinesis.
You guys made me so nervous. I missed a shot that doesn't miss. I just don't understand. I never miss.
I'll do experience on my own because I don't have the combat experience added into there. All right. As you guys finish off the last snake, you take a quick glance around and notice this doesn't seem to be any. You seem to be near what looks to be a tar pit with bones and such in it. The snake pit seems empty. Night is approaching. What do you
Are there
guys
any
do?
eggs in the snake pit?
Not. I didn't even think of that. Go ahead and roll a perception check. You stumped me up because I didn't think about people asking that question.
Perception. There it is. This is a flat roll.
You see broken eggs. Clearly, you were fighting some babies in that mix.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the fact that we almost died to a bunch of babies to myself, and also that we don't have dinner, at least not eggs for dinner.
I mean, there's snake pieces.
Yep.
All right, guys, the
Ready.
floor is yours. What are you doing?
Well, we've had a long day's journey and this fight. Should we rest before we continue on to what's the name of the town? Little Rock?
Yep.
Yeah, Little Rock.
Little Rock.
Come on, people. Work with him. He's
So-
trying to get you talking.
I look at everybody as kind of like in disgust, like, how did I end up here? And kind of, well, what the heck? Why am I on that mode? Trying to move my character. I cannot move my token.
Hang on. There you go.
There we go.
I still cannot move the token.
Do you have it selected?
I do have it selected.
It's not that hard.
Are you
There it
on-
goes.
Trying to move through the wall.
Okay.
Yeah. You're trying to move through the pit.
All right, I move off to the side and just kind of like keep to myself. And just kind of like take a rest.
So you're just gonna sit down right there and take a rest.
Yes.
Is everyone okay?
For reasons a lot of the other ones don't know yet.
Val, you fell into the pit.
I was checking to see if I could move through the wall, and apparently I could, but I now can't get back out.
That's because that's not a wall. That's the pit.
Answer your
Okay.
question. I've seen better days.
Do you want to harvest anything?
Yes.
Because I want you to remember this. All right. So,
Yes.
are you guys staying here to rest? What are you doing? Come on. I know you guys can do this.
How long have we been traveling?
You started out midday. Nightfall is approaching. You're off the beaten path a little bit. You can still see the train tracks from where you were.
Okay.
Like I said, nightfall. I'd say 5 or 6 hours you've been traveling, but nightfall is approaching, and in the desert it gets dreadfully cold at night. So you're gonna have to set up a fire and get whatever.
I think we should just set up a campfire here.
Yeah.
I ain't sure I can trust you.
Agree.
Ooh,
I'm a
let's
police.
dude,
I'm a
let's have-
sheriff.
Let's have this conversation. Go ahead. Talk.
That don't help anything. I ain't too fond of sheriffs, to be honest.
This gun right here is called the Peacemaker.
Anyone see where those snake
Mm.
carcasses went to?
They're right in front of you.
Where? I can't.
Don't worry about it. You can see them.
Okay.
They're off the map. You
Oh,
can see
okay.
them. I'll let you roll your harvest in a second. I'm trying to get the RP going by letting these guys go. So you guys go at it
Oh.
with your conversation.
Okay. I didn't know I wasn't included.
No, you can join in on their talk. I'm just saying I'll let you do the harvest roll after.
What town are you the sheriff of?
We didn't agree on it, Bazinga, so you could just make up something.
Oh. Okay.
I was waiting for the moment when you acknowledge that he just asked a question that you don't have an answer for.
Or have you perhaps given to wandering these wastes as the rest of us have, and no longer belong to any one town?
I'm the sheriff of Little Titty Bush.
I regret ever
That
having.
ain't no land I ever heard of. before.
That's for sure.
Well, it's west of Big Titty Bush.
Dude, just so you know, I'm writing this shit
Oh,
down.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
God, dear God.
Why didn't you just say so?
I hear Big Titty Bush is awfully thorny.
Oh.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right, well, all right. While you guys are talking and getting to know each other, we'll say Zom, you're putting together a campsite or something. We're gonna
Well,
do his.
does anybody want to know? Like, is wondering why I'm off on my own?
Well,
Please,
I think
someone
I'm
talk
trying
about
to wonder
character.
who everyone is at the moment. Like,
That's what I'm
Hey
saying.
guys, you should be more interested in my dark and edgy backstory.
I'm not talking to anyone, but you should totally listen to me.
all right. So is Zom setting Zon? Is it Zon or Zom?
Zon, and no, I'm not making a fire. I don't need a fire.
All right. So are you doing anything to set up?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So
I ain't sure what that guy up to, but
He's being a little Edward. That's
Mitch,
what
you
he's
can go-
doing.
You can go and give me a
What?
harvest check
Oh,
while you're
God.
doing this. While they're talking.
Last time. I'm pretty
You
sure
can see
last
that.
time I checked when I was alive, living people need fires and shit.
so how we end up in this mess anyways? Who are you people and what are you doing on that train?
Mitch.
I-
1 second, Mitch. You get 5 vials of oil off of. 5 uncurated, as in unmade vials of like blood and goo and stuff to make your oils out of. So just put like,
Good stuff.
yeah, I'll put it in your thing. All right, continue. Sorry, guys.
Well, my name's Raven. I'm a bounty hunter. I've been traveling the lands for a while. I've heard about this. I'm getting someone's echo.
Yeah, someone's echoing. Oh, it's Michael.
What?
You're echoing.
Oh,
You have
how?
headphones on?
Yeah, I have a headset on. Let me just.
Anyway, I heard about this competition. That this rich guy out there is holding. I figured if it's something good, might as well check things out.
oh, you're going to the race too?
Yeah, I mean, not much else to do in Little Rock, right?
Well, apparently Little Titty Bush is nearby, so.
Hey, I'm also a bounty hunter.
I thought you were a
Um,
sheriff.
I'm the sheriff, the bounty hunter. Malcolm
Wait,
Fillion.
your name's Sheriff?
Malcolm. I'm Sheriff Malcolm Fillion.
Well, ain't that cute?
Just quick thing, because I feel like Mitch did this on purpose and no one paid attention. No one heard him say, "Back when I was alive." I kind of expect one of you would be, "Excuse me." Just let you know.
When we pick up on it, we'll maybe.
Well, I'm still all confused over Twilight over there.
God dang, this is the weirdest heat stroke I ever did suffer.
Excuse me?
Oh.
What did you just call me?
You're not Twilight. He's talking about Nate.
Oh,
Oh.
Talking about twinkle tits.
Is this a
Ah.
tree over here?
Yes.
All right. I want to start just seeing if I can gather some branches and whatnot.
Okay.
But being like roughly 3 feet tall, I have a feeling I'm going to have some trouble actually getting them down.
Yep. Which is why you're gonna do survival at disadvantage.
If only you had a mech or something that you could use.
I mean,
I-
yeah, true. That does change though.
Okay, never mind.
That
You're in
does
your mech.
change.
If you're in your mech, it's just a survival.
All right.
With
Survive-
advantage if you want to just blow the tree over with your mech.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just trying to take down
Just
some,
knock the
some
fucking tree over.
branches.
Can we not
Get
do
some
any
stuff for
sudden
fire.
actions with any trees? Thanks.
All right, you get a nice pile of wood out of this tree. It's dry. It's very dry. It's good burning wood, for sure.
I would assume that in the desert it's pretty dry.
Well, you never know.
Is-
I mean, Mitch was over there. He might have pissed on it.
I just realized I had Kane next to a tree, so I'm gonna have him slowly back away from it.
Oh. For reasons unknown.
Yep.
Dear God.
All right, so you gather up a nice pile of wood. What are you doing?
All right. What do you say we get a fire going? And I'm looking
Well,
around, seeing.
All
seeing
right.
anyone-
All right. The trick is when you grow up, find work that feels like play. Let's do it. Let's light a fire.
Excuse me, Sheriff.
That was a catchphrase.
Has this
clearly.
man been drinking?
Axel, what are you doing while you're watching these?
At this
idiots
rate,
make fun
I
of
ain't
you?
sure I ain't been drinking.
I'm keeping to myself. Fixing my armor. Because I got roughed up pretty good.
Trying to figure out why you
Yeah,
missed so many
having to
times with
see-
that weapon.
Oh, actually, seeing Axel tending to his hammer, Raven's also going to start looking over his gun. It's been a while since he had to use
Alright.
full auto.
So we'll go into So we'll say you guys all gather around a little fire right here.
Yeah, since no one stepped
Well,
forward.
not you
to help
yet,
me
Nate,
out,
because
I
you
guess
haven't
I'm
you
just-
haven't offered to come over and talk to
I-
people.
I
Oh,
guess-
I ain't going over there.
If I'm just starting this fire over here because no one seemed to step forward to help me out with it. So. Oh, okay. So
What
now
do you
we're
mean
all
sphere?
burning.
Don't chill. I'm gonna move you out of the burning effect, but I just needed something for a fire, so that's where the fire is right there. That's your flaming orb aura thing I have set up for your sphere, your burning sphere, whatever. All right, so you guys are
Yeah,
all
I
next to
figured.
the fire. Is there anything you guys wish to do character-wise before you crash, RP, whatever? That includes like if you want to make your oils, if you want to switch out spells or anything like that. Your basic camp stuff.
Sure, I'll make some oils.
Do any of you know how to cook?
Well, when you look at that, silver skill
Secrets
don't know
count.
how to do anything.
Do grits count?
Mr. Goldcrest, sir. I just made this
Guess
fire.
not.
Who's better? Who has the best
So,
survival?
Anyone could have made a fire with silver scale.
Now, don't get to fighting.
So you
Can-
know your
can you cook,
benevolent
sir?
God made that fire, motherfuckers.
Can you cook, sir?
Can make grits.
I could probably
Yeah.
cook. I probably cook good.
Mitch, go ahead and give me a survival check as you attempt to put together grits without the actual materials needed for grits.
What do you mean? There's plenty of small stones and sand around us.
I probably could cook too,
Uh.
sir, but I've never done it before.
You know, this would be easier with some corn or oats, but
So you grab a bunch of pebbles and throw them on. Just so you know, nobody has any cooking utensils on them. So I'm just gonna say that each of you have a small pack with some food and stuff in it because you wouldn't be out adventuring without that shit.
do I need one?
No, not really. You don't, but you would
Okay.
if you want. Mitch, you can go ahead and roll me a harvesting roll to see if you turn any of this snake stuff into oil.
Did someone say oil?
Alright. You double, so you turn all of that into oil. So you have 6 vials of oil.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice. Well, I got all I need, so good luck, you guys.
Assholes. You all a bunch of
Where's
assholes.
Raven?
All right, so
I should be right there.
do I have enough supplies for 2 meals?
Yeah, we'll say, like I said, each of you have a pack of food on you because you had started with you're not
Alright,
out in the
Yeah.
desert on your own with no food.
All right, I'm going to try to. I'm gonna try to heat 2 meals.
All right, so we'll say you pull out your cookery, whatever stuff. You have like a small pan your father gave you,
His cookery.
and you got like a piece of pig fat. You got a couple of sausage, and some cornbread. Go ahead and roll a survival check.
Just to see if I burn it.
Yeah, we're gonna see if you cook it well or not. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's edible.
It's edible, but the fact that Destin has never cooked before is definitely showing.
Shows.
Yeah.
All right. Destin is going to grab the two servings of food he has, and he's gonna walk over here and offer one to Zahn.
Zahn's gonna jump back and bite you immediately.
Do you need, do you need something to eat, sir?
I don't require food.
Are you stunned? Answer him, Alex.
I said I don't require food.
Yeah,
No, you
it's-
did, but Alex just kind of
It's
froze.
stunned silence. It's a stunned silence for a moment. Because Destin's also remembering what he saw earlier. In the day.
All right.
You don't
We
require
all see.
like regular food.
Would
Nope.
you care to join us by the fire, sir?
I just kind of look at him like, don't get close to me.
Jesus Christ, Nate. You're making it really hard to rely on your RP ability. Like Zahn looks at him and glints his teeth, and fucking Destin just walks away.
Destin just kind of shrugs it off and walks back over to the fire. And
Right.
he sits down on this large rock here.
Gets-
And he starts eating his
Rocks.
relatively burned food.
Oh.
Dang, that fight nearly cost me an arm and a leg. I'm gonna have to take a double shot of oil just to keep myself together.
Are you gonna use 2 of your oils to keep yourself together?
Yeah.
Now, are you saying this for real? Because if you're just pretending so you can then scam the group later with your magic oils, I just don't know.
I figured that a neat idea would be to like use the oils to keep himself from like falling apart and decomposing and stuff.
Alright, that's cool.
All right. So I believe Fillion and I introduced ourselves. Who are the rest of you all?
I'm Destin, sir.
Wait a moment. You're Destin?
Way moment.
Yeah.
He's destined for great
I
things.
remember you. You ain't quite like the others, are you?
You sound a little young to be an
I'm
adventurer.
not sure I follow, sir.
I'm Jarek.
Says it like he's supposed to know
Jarek
who you are.
Goldcrest, you don't remember me?
Should I remember you, sir?
Ah, dang. These silver scales so focused on going faster and faster, moving forwards. You don't even think about what's going on around you. I don't know. We grew up in the same town together.
Is this some
Obviously.
sort of Montague Capulet bullshit?
I ain't got the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Nor have I.
Whatever.
Anyways, raise your hand if you're an outlaw.
Wait a second.
I
Anyone?
don't think that's how outlaws work.
Yeah, they wouldn't acknowledge themselves as
Wait.
outlaws.
Oh, you'd be surprised, folks.
Hmm,
I've met some pretty stupid outlaws.
I don't know if I count.
Well, what does that mean?
Well, I was one before.
He looks a little picky.
Or
Isn't
Before
it
I-
that once you're an outlaw, you're an outlaw for life?
Well, yeah, that's just the thing.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, please keep going with this.
Do I look very full of life to you?
sir, with all due respect, have you looked at the people you're surrounded with?
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, I would have thought that the purpling from the bruising would have clued you in, but maybe not.
I don't know if that's normal or not. You think I pay attention?
I need perception checks from everyone that's in this conversation but Kane.
That is a 22. If medicine would be more appropriate, it's a.
Oh
It's
no,
20.
this is for Had. So Nate, you're not paying attention, or are you? Okay.
Oh yeah, my roll.
Okay. So
Yep.
Nate, Axel, and Jarrett, they don't notice anything strange about it. It's just another day in the job for you. Raven and Destin,
It's probably because we're so used to it.
And
you,
Malcolm, it looks
you
like.
don't know what it is,
Wait.
which is why I didn't tell you to do medicine. You don't know why, but you can tell he doesn't look like any normal person does. at
I
all.
think Destin is beginning to connect the dots that.
I wonder what gave it away.
Also, Destin, no, you distinctly, because you got such a high roll, you see the mark around his neck, like the scarred and tore up flesh around his neck.
Yeah.
Would
I
I
was
have
just
noticed
thinking
him
that.
backing away from the tree earlier?
Because of that roll, I'll say you recall it. So you see the scar around his neck, and then you recall the tree and his wariness to be near the tree.
And it's not something where Destin's convinced that he knows what happened.
No, you're
But-
just kind of like,
But it's something that he's gonna keep in the back of his mind.
yeah, this guy doesn't like trees. He has a weird neck scar because you're too young. You, Destin, this is actually the perfect role. Destin
Destin's
doesn't.
like somewhere around like late teens.
Point being is,
in terms
you've never seen a hanging, so you wouldn't put two
No.
and two together about the mark on his neck.
Yeah.
Exactly. You just know that that's not normal, and he's worried about the tree.
Say, I don't think we ever caught your name, Mr. Dead Guy.
You don't
My
know he's
name?
dead.
He
You rolled a
kinda
14.
did say
I did say that
I-
I died.
Oh, okay, my bad. All right,
Yeah, I said, aren't you an outlaw for life? And he said, well, that's just the thing.
okay, all right, my bad.
My name is Kane James Foster.
You guys can all give me history checks, please.
Wait a second, I gave him a different middle name. What did I give him?
Take your time to figure that
I
out when we
think
get some
that has
history
a
checks
good,
coming in.
I think that has a good ring to it.
Yeah. Well, let me
Nope,
I
nothing.
think that's the most appropriate role for Destin to receive on
A
this.
lot of these are appropriate for the setup. All right,
Oh, I think
because
Victor
the
was his
people
middle
that
name.
should know, and the people that don't shouldn't. That's like an excellent role. Where's Bazinga? Malcolm. Yeah, all the people that should know. Wait, did you roll? All right, except for Bazinga fucked up. All right, so Axel, oddly enough, and Jarek. The name Foster rings a bell for you. You don't know exactly who, Jarek. I mean, you don't exactly know who, either one of you, but you've heard that name before, and Jarek, you've seen it on wanted posters before. The last
Now
name,
hold up
Foster.
one moment. I gotta check something real quick. I want to pull out my notebook and start looking through the list of names.
By the way, for the record, I did find it. It is Kane Victor Foster.
Well there, Kane Foster. Would you happen to have some special connection with the shadows? Because I'm not exactly full of life myself, but I'm not as dead as you claim to be.
Depends what kind of shadows you're talking about.
I mean, I'm talking something like this, and Raven's gonna disappear with invisibility.
Go ahead and cast that shit because I set some stuff up.
What? Sorry. Must select what target before rolling an attack. I guess I'll
Target
just
yourself.
try targeting myself.
Yeah. Because you
Target. Yep.
Vine boom.
Now the question is, did his token disappear?
I can
No.
still see
Yeah.
it.
I see it.
Which one?
There you go.
That's
Now
gone
it disappeared.
Okay, now it's missing.
I mean, I can't see anything.
It's supposed to make it so you can see it, but no one else. But I guess I fucked it up. Whatever. I'll turn it back on
So,
for now.
all right. So my character is going to, without anybody noticing, I'm going to be creeping over behind Mitch here. Kane, sorry.
Okay, hold up. Perception check from everyone. Because
Okay, that's like he has to walk by the fire for that.
I know.
or
So
is there a
he,
way
what we're saying is that he's kind of nonchalantly walking over, and whether or not you pick up on him doing it and how you react.
I'm gonna do disadvantage just because I'm currently reading through my book to see if I can
That's
find that name.
Yeah, you can also choose not to make the roll.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, I still notice.
All right, So we have Raven. Raven went invisible and lost sight of everybody. Lost sight of the Okay,
Well, yeah,
so
it
Axel,
malfunctioned.
Jarek, and Malcolm. You see him move over there. Whether or not you determine there's something weird's going on, he just kind of walked over towards the fire and walked around the group. You know.
I walk up like near Kane. I'm like, everybody's talking. I just stop. I just go, hey, and everybody stops. I remember the day they tried to kill you. I watched it happen. Damn shame.
No, tried, did. You wouldn't know he didn't die.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Because this is something I think we forgot. Did I explain to you, Kane, that I wanted to connect you with Nate?
Yes, yep, you did.
So you do remember what I told you about him basically burying you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So
yeah,
we'll say the first thing you said was, "I knew you looked familiar."
yeah, I knew you looked familiar. I remember that day.
Do I find his name in the book?
You don't find Kane's name in the book. Kane, what's your father's name?
Vincent Foster.
Vincent. You find Vincent Black Death Foster in the book.
Black Death. Well, I found someone's name without. I found some Foster in my book. Name Vincent, ring a bell?
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Don't
Well,
say
okay.
his fucking name around me.
All right. Well, I got one question for you. Well, two questions actually. One, is he still alive? Two, do you care if I kill him?
One, hell the fuck should I know? Two, you better not dare because I'm killing him first.
Hey, hey,
I
as
think
long as I
we got a
as long as I
challenge
can
here.
cross his name off my list, I don't care. Okay, if you want to do it, fine. Just let me know.
Destin's just sitting here on this rock, eating his food, just looking back and forth as the two of them are having this exchange.
You want to split the bounty?
I ain't in it for the bounty.
I'm gonna remove those. All right, Val, are you coming back into vision?
How long does it last? I mean, I'm probably not going to keep it up for too long. So yeah, sure.
You just pop back up next to everybody. All right,
Actually, it lasts up to an hour. Wow.
As to not have us sit here for the entire night, there'll be plenty more time for you guys to build your characters. Let's say you guys talk off into the night about who you are and get to know each other. All right?
The blah 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 blah
Yeah,
blah
kinda.
blah blah blah.
I'm gonna
blah,
long
blah,
rest everyone.
It's not a ton of information that Destin's volunteering, but he's like anyone who's interested and would have wanted to talk to Destin would basically know that he's an artificer.
Yeah, it's
And
more
that-
like you guys are just kind of touching the surface of each other. And before we stop though, will Nate and Mitch, you guys do a quick thing because clearly something's going on with you two.
Okay, well, wait, we're going back to where we were left off here.
Yeah. So you finish
Okay.
up this stuff between each other.
Okay, so after I walk up to him, be like, "Hey, I remember the day they killed you. It's a damn shame. I remember digging that hole. Lucky for me, I got a meal that night from damn scoundrels that tried to. Yeah, it wasn't just you they took out. It was a few other people. Some too close to me.
Who'd you kill?
Well, knowing Zahn, he probably killed people that were left alive that were innocent but bleeding to death so he could get a meal.
Well,
I doubt you killed any of them.
well, there was that hangman. He would hang anybody, the most innocent person in that town. But he ain't hanging anybody anymore.
We'll say
Well,
that we'll say that Nate cleaned up some leftover vagrants that are part of the gang, but he didn't get the core group that hung you from a tree and
Okay.
stabbed you and shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's good news at least.
Now the question is, how'd you survive? You were dead as a tumbleweed when I last saw you.
Fuck, I'm the fucking DM, and even I don't
Well.
know that.
I'll let you on a little trade secret. It's the oils.
Oh my god.
Them's is magic.
It's magic.
I need you to
As
give
I
me
always
a
said.
roll on your. I need you to give me a roll 2d20s
Here.
as you attempt to gather a crowd.
Okay. 1.
Because you have advantage on this. You do not convince Nate to listen to you further about attempting to try and bend
He just
Booth's
turns
head
around and walks away.
with his oil. No, he can keep talking to him, but that was the sign for him to try and sell him some oil.
Well, no, I look at him like, I don't know what you are. I know you're not like me. But all I can say is, as long as you keep it kosher, I don't see you hurting any innocents. We'll be okay.
Dude, the
Oh, you're one
ironicness
fuck.
of him bleeding out 2 innocent people earlier and then
I
telling him not
know.
to.
Yep.
Well,
Irony.
And I can't tell if Nate means it or forgot.
I'm not.
When you're hungry, you're hungry.
Oh, okay. Snap into a human.
His
Well,
favorite food is the snack that smiles back.
All right, wrap it up, Kane. What do you wrap it up?
And just blanks it goes, well, I'm not exactly Jewish, but I'll give it my best go.
All right, as you guys kind of talk into the night and fall asleep, a new day rises. Oh, I shut off my curtain thing. You're not gonna get to see the cool curtain thing. Whatever.
Curtain thing? I don't know.
I have a thing that lets me do like a picture floats by and it says a new day rises and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you guys set back. You get up, you clean up your stuff, and you set back out on the road towards town. After about 2 hours, you come to a bend in the train tracks around a large mountain that's like crescent with like the center is kind of carved out. Not like technically carved out, but it's like a lake inside this crescent of mountains. And you start hearing music playing as you arrive there. You see the train tracks, and you notice it's the town of Little Rock as you guys arrive at the town of Little Rock. Front gates. You hear... Let me go down here. That's just the town music. But you hear, as you guys walk into the front gates of the town, music playing. People cheering. You see the entire street is filled with people. There are people coming in on horseback and wagons and stuff. There's like a strip going down the center of the town with multiple buildings, all sorts of buildings, shops, any kind of shop you could think of. But they're all kind of blocked off and shut down. And in front of all of them are these little stalls everywhere with signs that say, set up shop, free, take all your profits, welcome to Little Rock. And you notice that there's a celebration going on. There's banners all over the place. It says Great Temple Run, Irving our hero, all sorts of stuff like that. People just wandering around talking, men, children, women. It's just a festive area. Take it.
Wow, this place is amazing. It's not as dry as Little Titty Bush. Very nice here.
Looking around, mouth slightly agape, just taking it all in, as this is a completely new experience for him.
Pretty lively.
Yeah, you hear vendors shouting out, "Get your fresh meats! Meats over here! Custom
Bloody meat!
bullets!
Custom made bullets.
Fresh
Oh
titty,
man!
fresh titty bush tumbleweeds!"
Oh, just like home.
I'm gonna head over to the bullet vendor.
There's just regular bullets, dude.
Salesman these days. Where's the
Oh, what the
flair?
hell?
Where's the dramatics?
Are you setting up shop, Mitch?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh,
Check.
Taking a scan of the shops. What kinds of things are they selling?
They're mainly RP trinkets. It's like there are people selling like biscuits, small cakes, oils, random
competition.
useless cooking stuff. Just a lot of the kind of stuff you'd find at a flea market lying around. You do see a giant shop that isn't blocked off that says it's big signs that Gentleman Jack's world-renowned gentleman's club and outfitter. And as you go around the bend, you see a white bridge going over to this main, like, middle street area with this giant, beautiful mansion and, like, a gallows set up, but without the gallows part. And it's like a
Town square.
yeah, like a town square set up, and there's someone, people talking there, and you hear someone talking about the Temple Run. And past that, you see a bar, like you see a building with a big sign that says Deadwood Tavern. But the vendors are selling random stuff, trinket stuff, nothing super important.
Are any of them selling black feathers?
I mean, you could probably find someone who's selling. Yeah, there's like a little stall with an Indian in front of it who's selling feathers of different types.
Raven's gonna go and restock a couple of some feathers for his collection.
Okay, we'll say put you right here.
Jane's gonna take a look around.
I'm gonna have an argument with this bullet vendor.
Okay. Let me go ahead and throw you over here. There, we'll say the bullet vendor's over here. Okay, and you're kind of just wandering around here. Anybody else?
So, then, is it like you walk by all of these shops and then there's Gentleman Jack's?
Yeah, at the end of the street, and then across the bridge is where the celebration's happening, where you guys have to go in order to kick off the storyline.
All right, Destin's going to just walk through the market, just browsing and seeing what's there, and head towards the Gentleman's Jack's. Just because, hey, there's a lot of shops here.
All right. Zahn, Sheriff, and JD. What are you guys doing?
Just slowly keep my head down, wander through town. Not terribly amused, but kind of looking out.
Okay.
I'm
Sheriff.
gonna watch over this. Look over this water because it's so dry and titty bush.
All right. And what about you, Axel?
And a
I think-
titty is a Welsh wren, okay, or something like that.
Are there,
What's up, Axel?
do I notice any street vendors?
Oh yeah, they're all over the place. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for some food.
All right, we'll say you head over here, and we'll get some food. All right, so we'll start with Kane. You said you were just looking through the vendors.
He's looking for stuff that would like kind of something to make him look less like a dead guy, more like, you know,
He's looking for a
not
makeup saw.
torn up clothes, not.
All right, so you
Yep.
you come across a guy who's selling like clothes taken from dead people, like like people that were killed, but the clothes are fine. They've been cleaned, and this guy's like, "Oh, good day, good sir. You look a little rough. Perhaps you could go for a new suit." And he turns and points. And he's got like, "I've got beautiful accommodations for you here. This one's off a man who died peacefully in his bed yesterday."
Is that really a selling point?
You got
Dude, it's a very limited
anything?
world. They don't have a lot of supplies.
I know, but do you have to announce that as the first point?
He's a bad vendor, bro.
You know, I'll take something, but let me give you some tips, right? Now, I don't judge, but most people aren't gonna be too thrilled about the dead part, you know?
Little boy, I sell 4 costumes an hour ago. What are you talking about?
All right.
These are
suit
hard times.
yourself.
People have a hard time finding stuff.
Mm.
Plus, my prices are drop dead gorgeous.
There you go. Now, that's what I'm talking about. What else you got?
Baubles and trinkets. I got some boots. I got some makeup from this old lady who died the other day. Might help touch up that complexion of yours.
Might be nice. You got anything with pockets, holsters?
Yeah, he whips out like a vest. He's like, "There's 9 pockets in this thing, plus the hidden one in the shoulder for a gun."
You know what? That sounds lovely. How much?
2 gold. Like I said, my prices are drop dead.
All right, I'll take it.
And then as he hands it to you, he turns and goes, "On account, 7 men have been killed in that thing." Just kind of walks off.
Oh,
Axel, you walk off from the group and you smell food, and your nose just drags you off to a street vendor who's got all sorts of things hanging from a rack. It's like fried snake, the boiled rat, just all sorts of stuff that they would eat in this world because people are poor, not a lot of food. Some beef shanks, but it's all premium prepared, like kebabs and all that shit.
Sweet. How much for an assortment of all of things?
Oh, why, hello. I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. Are you asking for a meat package?
I would love a meat package.
Good sir, I can give you a nice assortment of about 5 days worth of food for 5 gold. You get yourself 2 boiled rats, 1 fried wombat, and these snake skewers with potato on it.
How do I know if I'm getting gypped?
He gives you 1 skewer to taste. Are you gonna eat it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
You bite into this thing and you like almost immediately tear up. This is amazing.
Okay,
It's
then I'm
well
moved to
cooked.
just give him my money.
5 gold. You are the only one in the group who has food, which means when it comes time and people start running out of food, you won't be getting exhaustion. All right. What were you doing again, Val?
Raven was looking for black feathers.
Oh, yep. Okay, so you come across a stall where there's this Indian and he's got like a lineup of different animals, and the stall's right next to the food. All right, and he's just kind of chops a head off of like a weird bird-looking creature. rips off a few of its feathers, and then tosses the meat over to the meat vendor, and the meat vendor goes to work, starting cutting it up. Then he grabs like another bird-looking creature, and he looks up there. He's like, "Oh, good day, sir!" Chops another head off of the thing, rips a few feathers off, throws it over there. How can I help you at the wonderful Feather Emporium? I'm bad with voices.
How many would I need for the next? You know what? It's not like they're gonna take much space. I'll go ahead and 10 black feathers.
It's gonna cost you 2 gold, my good sir.
I'll hand the gold over.
All right, I will handle reducing your gold because I've been doing it for everyone.
Oh, I just did it
What
myself.
do you need the feathers for anyway?
Cards.
Calling card.
Yeah, calling cards.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. All right. So, you have.
And I guess since I'm right next to the food sector, I'll go and grab some food as well.
This whole atmosphere makes me want to set up shop.
That's the fucking point, jackass.
Yeah, well, I have to write out my speeches, alright?
10 black feathers, and you're gonna pick up a meat pack too.
Yep.
I charged him 5 gold for that, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yes. 5 gold for 5 days.
Let me add that to your thing. Best part is now I could just go into Leo's character. I keep fucking Christ with the Leos. Into Axel, and I can just copy his meat pack.
I'm not sure I like you copying my meat.
That's out of the way. All right. We'll get to you last, Destin, because you're going into the main shop. What?
I'm just stepping in and asking what they sell.
Well, he's got a pitch to send you. So, Jarek, what are you doing?
What do you mean you don't do custom carved bullets?
Sir, I am a poor street vendor. I have bullets and big bullets. That's all you're gonna get in a town like this.
Then why are you announcing you got custom bullets?
Because I'm fucking stupid. Look, man,
Yeah,
I got
you are.
I got 47 kids to feed, man. I'm just trying to get people. You want a custom bullet? He picks up a bullet and he scratches it and goes, "There's your custom fucking bullet, dude. 1 gold."
Oh wow, the disrespect.
47.
Absolutely not.
Is that a non-fungible bullet?
Then you take your business somewhere else, you high and mighty son of a bitch. We don't
Oh,
have.
I will, and trust me, when I'm traveling around town, people ask me where I get my bullets. I'll say, well, I get them from a lot of places, but where I don't get them, this guy's stall.
Look, man, everybody else in this town gets his bullets from Kill Your Wife Bullet Hole, right? You really want to fuck with? I can't. That's what I came up with. That's what I came up with.
How
Whatever.
tall is Derek?
As you walk away,
Maybe now they do.
as you walk away, you feel something hit you in the back of the head, and he's like, "Here, bitch, keep the change." And you turn around, and there's a little shitty bullet on the ground for you with a carved X in it. There's your custom bullet.
As I walk away, and that, gentlemen, is how you get yourself some free ammo.
Fucking dick. Bazinga, you.
Wait, how tall is Jarek? Because I just want to know for the sake of
Oh, God.
visualizing this.
Let me. I have it written down. Let me check.
While you're doing that, Bazinga, Sheriff Malcolm, you're on the bridge watching this happen as you're looking around, enjoying the beauty of this area.
I give him respect. I respect that.
Which one, the
I-
chop
he
vendor
might-
or Jarek?
Jarek getting the free bullet. Is there
He
a
is.
police station here?
Yeah. It's in the center of town. With
He's 3'4".
I want to go look at the wanted posters at the jail.
Well, we'll move you into there in a minute because you're going to go into the center, basically, with the thing happening. What were you
Yeah.
doing, Zon?
So, I'm mostly wandering.
Swimming.
through- Well, no, I'm gonna walk through the kind of the back alleys of this town a little
Okay.
bit.
Yeah.
Kind of looking for not so good doers.
You don't notice much of any crime in this town. This town immediately gets your attention that it's clean, it's beautiful. It's probably the most safe town you've ever been in.
Then why is it so poor?
Because when I say poor, I mean everywhere. The entire world of Wild Arms is people barely struggling to survive because it's a harsh wasteland. So food-wise, it's hard to find food unless you go to Gilead, which is like the main hub of the world. So to a degree, it's not that the town is poor. It has beautiful architecture and stuff. It's that people are struggling to get food in these places because it's a wasteland. And fresh water is rough, except for here because of the water lake. So it's a beautiful, nice place. It's just the world is hard to live in. Anyway, Nate.
So as I walk through, I kind of walk through in disgust because I'm kind of hankering for kind of a meal, and he doesn't like to take innocent life, so he's looking for crime.
How bad are you hankering for a meal?
I don't know. It's
Why don't we go ahead and do a Constitution saving throw? Let's see how bad you're hankering for one. You brought it up, man, so we're gonna play it.
Okay.
If he rolls a 1, he's grabbing a random person in the back alley somewhere, kid or not, it doesn't matter to him. So
you had to jinx it. You had to jinx it.
You walk up to these alleys, fine, but when you get around the corner, you immediately go into like crackhead. You're like kind of fidgety a little bit, and you're like, and you see this little kid playing jacks by himself. He's like, and you walk up, and you can't. Just so you know, Nate, that's a 1. You can't control it. You're about to drain this kid. But go ahead and RP how you want to do it.
So as I'm walking through, it's been a full 2 days or so since since the guy at the train, probably.
Oh no, it's been 1 day. You're just an addict.
Oh, it's only been 1 day. Okay, it's been 1 day.
You're a fucking addict, dude.
Yeah. Well, you have to survive somehow. And then he doesn't want to lash out either because he knows what he becomes if that side of him like takes over.
Yeah.
So draining to him, taking the life of one innocent is, if it's in need to save a whole bunch of people, what could end up getting killed.
Okay, so when you do this, are you like violent with it, or are you gonna try and at least keep the kid calm before he sees it coming?
I'm gonna sneak up and just grab him, and yeah.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Okay. So you sneak up behind this kid, and he goes to drop his jacks, and like slow mo, ball hits the ground. He goes to wipe, and then. You drain this kid. He's not quite dead yet. You could let him go.
Nate, I'm beginning to sense a pattern.
So as this kid's body it's not lifeless. He's got enough blood to not die. He'll pass out and he'll probably be fine. But you know that you get a full like relaxation of the urges if you fully drain him. It's up to you what you want to do.
I'm going to let him. Hold on. Can I actually hold on a second?
Cut his head off and pour the rest of him down like a fucking like a shake or something, like a yo play pop. Smacking him in the ass to get every drip out.
You could have done without that particular description.
Shaking him just like.
What a terrible day to have ears.
So I grab and find a fairly dark spot. There's kind of like an overhang in between two buildings, and I kind of push him under. He's still alive. I push him under there and just kind of then walk away.
You kindly put a couple jacks in his hand so he thinks you just picked them up.
Yeah.
All right. Nate has almost murdered another one. All right, we're gonna do Destin real quick because I want to at least get to the start of the temple race before we end tonight. We got an hour and a half to do it.
Man, I missed out.
You cut up. Hey, you can still do it, dude.
I have a speech written.
All right, that's fine. We'll do you in a second.
Yeah.
All right. Can you see? Just out of curiosity, can you see the little sign that's right there?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you click on the
Alright,
sign,
sure.
it's going to bring up the thing with just the basic stuff he has in his shop. But you
Okay, I just have to double click it.
you come into the shop and you see.
Looks like everything's hidden. But
Well,
there's
yeah,
also
because
the catalog there.
there's always certain stuff you're gonna want to see. Hang on a second, because not everybody's in there. So let me just. You walk in, nice shop, and you see a man. Greetings! Welcome to Gentleman Jack's. I am Gentleman Joe of the Little Rock branch of Gentleman Jack's.
Hello, sir.
Hello,
wh-
young
wh-
one.
What do you sell here?
What do we sell here? My boy, we sell everything. Can you see the adventurer gear?
No, it's still hidden. If I double click on there. I can still go to the catalog, but I think that's a little excessive for this stage.
How about now?
Now it's still hidden.
That doesn't
Unless
make any.
maybe it's
That doesn't make any sense because this part's supposed to be unhidden. Is it a list of
Yes.
stuff that's hidden?
yeah, it's 6 items that are hidden.
Oh, okay. Look at. Oh, I hate this stupid thing. Every single one of those. I'm having the same problem as I had with the other one, but he has a variety of potions. He's got some antitoxin, some acid in a vial, some alchemist fire, basic poison, brewer supplies for brewing stuff, and potions of healing. And then he's also got a couple of pieces of gear, which I will link into chat, and you should at that point be able to see that. Can you see that?
It's still
no,
hidden.
it's hidden.
Fucking Christ with this game. No, like the idea that I can't just like make it visible for people to see without having to make it visible in the other thing is fucking infuriating. All right, so the first thing he's got in this little glass case is a wand of secrets. The wand has 3 charges. By holding it, you can use an action to expand one of its charges, and it charges. And if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet, when the wand pulses and points at the nearest one to you, the wand regains 1d3 charges every day. He has a wind fan. While holding this fan, you can use your action to cast Gust of Wind. He has a handy haversack. Backpack will give you 20 pounds of material space, not exceeding up to 2 cubic volumes. And then the central large pack gives you 8 cubic feet or 80 pounds of material space. And then the last thing he has is Dust of Dryness. A small packet contains 1d6 plus 4 inches of dust. Pinches of dust. You can use an action to sprinkle dust over water. The dust turns a cube of water 15 feet on a side into one marbleized sized pellet, which floats or rests near where the dust was sprinkled. So it basically dries up and turns dust into like something you could use for climbing or whatnot.
All right.
I'm gonna fix this so next time it will actually be visible for everyone, because that's fucking aggravating.
Can I take a look at the flyer one more time?
Which flyer?
The one
yep.
for the base.
Yeah, the main flyer. Let
Yeah.
me open up my thing.
Because that's what's on Destin's mind right now, is that he's here for a purpose.
Yeah. Go ahead and set up so you can see it. There you go. As you you pull the flyer out of your pocket.
All right. It doesn't say anything about traps, but I'm assuming, like, would it? I'm assuming that based on the killing is allowed and things like that. That
Yeah.
This is very clearly a dangerous place. How much is it for the wand of secrets, sir?
Oh, my good sir, you are a smart adventurer. That is a wise thing to have, but it's a little bit on the pricey side. 1,500 gold pieces, my friend. No one said you guys would be able to buy shit at the start.
Yeah, I was expecting that it would be expensive.
This is where Alex's true character develops. He locks the door, and sicks his mech on the shop owner.
No.
You're assuming I'm a nice guy.
Destin's going to look at the flyer again, look at the wands, realize that it says nothing explicit about traps, and basically hope that he's okay without it.
Is that everything? Sorry.
I'll have to come back when I have a bit more to spend, sir.
No problem, my child. But remember, people from all over the world are buying stuff from Gentleman Jack's. Do not know how long I'll have that staff, or any of the stuff, for that matter. But please, here, take this, and he hands you a catalog. Everything you need, we will ship it anywhere around the store for a small fee, or around the world for a small fee. Because Gentleman Jack's, we're here to serve you.
I'll keep it in mind, sir.
We'll say he had to do like a stack so you can give them to other people too.
Yeah, and I'll walk out with the stack of catalogs.
All right. 5-minute bathroom break, and then we'll move into the center of town and kick off the actual story of the game, since you guys just rocked it with that
I
shit.
think Kane wanted to do his speech.
Yeah, we'll do Kane's thing when we get back.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
All right, be back. I'll be back.
I think I should just write out a whole bunch of different sales pitches right before the sessions.
Had myself a bonsai burger from fucking Red Robin today. And I know people I work with are like, didn't you say that last time? Yep, this is 2 times. I've gone twice in 2 weeks.
Fair enough.
Never been to Red Robin.
They make good burgers, and their bonsai burger is excellent.
What is it?
It's a steak burger with teriyaki on it, lettuce, tomato, and all that, and pineapple on it. It sounds weird, right? But the grilled pineapple, actually amazing.
Where is Red Robin's? I've never seen
Warwick.
Warwick.
It's right next to the mall.
I'm so annoyed that that
Is this
stuff-
another 5 gold?
For what?
I don't know. Whatever you were just talking about.
Oh, I was talking about I had a what do you call it? Bonsai burger for lunch today.
Oh damn.
I'll have to see if they have any gluten-free stuff, and then when I get my car, I might.
Grim,
check
have you had the Thirsty Beaver yet?
Is that near Little Titty Bush or Big Titty?
It's where Toby B. Cody's used to be.
It's a real restaurant.
I think
it's really
I've
good.
been there.
It's really. I had a burger that I tasted like it would have came from WB Cody's yesterday.
Dude, I
Here,
miss
here,
WB
anyway, yeah.
Cody's. Fucking
Oh,
best incident in history. Me, Nate, and my friend Rich go to WB Cody's. We sit down. This gorgeous waitress comes over, takes both our orders, and then takes Nate's mumbling ass's order. She walks away, and he goes, he goes, she will return. And my friend Rich goes, yeah, she's a fucking waiter. Because this fucking douchebag was like pretending that he predicted she'd come back.
Yeah, that sounds like something he would do.
It was hilarious. But yeah, I used to love that teriyaki steak.
But
dude.
there's a thing though. She didn't though.
Yeah, because you scared her. Nate, no means no.
But yeah, it's called Thirsty Beaver.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
gonna
Thirsty
check it
Beaver,
out, dude. I'm gonna check it out for sure.
Yeah, it's really good food.
Unless it means yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's so fucking annoying. Okay, that's why it did not come up, because they made directly from the book. I'll remember that next time. Alright, let me know when you're all back. So we can get into the start of this contest. I honestly thought that we'd be at the contest by the end, like at the end of the race by the end of the second session, but all that worked out pretty well, so I don't care. Now, if I could just remember all the shit you guys said so I can update the web lore. Feel free to update your notes. Because that will greatly help me. Like, Bazinga write in that he's from Titty Bush and all that shit. Because I'm already forgetting what you guys talked about.
Having Little Titty Bush right next to Big Titty Bush feels like there's a bit of an asymmetry going on. We should probably get that checked out.
I think I'm gonna have Little Titty Bush a day's travel away from Big Titty Bush. I'll make it a little, you know, and then maybe I'll even have a place called New Titty Bush.
Don't forget Old Titty Bush.
Maybe that too. Do we have everyone back?
I'm here.
Anyone not back, say aye.
I'm in, right here. Everyone's here.
I'm here.
All right.
I'm back.
Let's do this. I don't hear Nick, but Nick's always not back, so it's okay.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Do-do-do-do-do.
So, ignore the fact that you're a tiny token. This is more of like a visual thing anyway. Mazinga, no one else has arrived here yet. We'll pull you all in a minute. But as you come across the bridge and you walk into the main center area, you can see the map, right?
Yeah.
You see a man standing in the street talking to a bunch of people. And you can hear him like kind of like yelling out, and he's like, fellow citizens of Little Rock, tomorrow marks a momentous day as brave souls from all over our world will attempt to solve the secrets of the fallen sanctuary for a chance at my mighty reward. People from all over are here, and it looks to me like more are streaming in as we speak. And it's like he kind of trails off as he sees the rest of you people start to converge. Yeah, the fucking horn.
Yeah.
Converge in the background. And he, sorry about that. He throws off. He's like, when my father first came to this town and helped build it up and make it stronger in order to help facilitate the growth of our vineyard before the corruption and death and rot of this world reached it and destroyed what little... God, he's really rambling on. What little my family had. I remember hearing stories of the great Little Rock, most beautiful place in the world, and it does my heart good to see you all here for this. So without further ado, I will announce that the contest begins tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. sharp, at the Fallen Sanctuary. Wagons and horses are provided for everyone. It's less than an hour's ride on horseback from here. Good luck, and Godspeed. And you see him like kind of walk off. He walks over and leans over to this girl here, and he whispers in her ear, and they both kind of glance over towards you. And then he starts walking off slowly with his cane, kind of like hobbling his way off into the distance, and she follows. You find yourself in a area filled with people. Some of them look like outlaws. Some of them don't. They're just everywhere. There's a bar to the next of you, and you see one guy leaning up against the wall, this dude over here, near the bar door, and he looks like he's like kind of like cleaning his gun. You see another guy up on the balcony, smoking a pipe, leaning over the edge, looking down at you guys and kind of scanning the entire area.
What's the name of the other guy that's a bounty hunter in our team?
Raven?
Raven. Hey, Raven, isn't that Jock Itch Joe?
What?
Right over there. You see him?
I wouldn't know.
He's writing it down.
Oh god.
Fuck, there's gonna be too many characters, man. Stop it. Stop it.
You a fan of this, Rocket Joe?
No, he's one on my bounty list.
Ah,
Wanted for scratching up trouble in all parts of the territory.
In public.
I prefer taking on one bounty at a time. So
He also mentions there are no rules to the contest. You can work as a group. You don't have to work as a group. You see some people, some outlaws are kind of like clearly together as a group. Others are just standing around looking sole by themselves. I forgot to put Zom on here. So, the floor is yours. How you guys prepare for what you're going to do. And, you know, you discuss and do what you want.
Nice. My oils.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
You have your information. We'll say you came here because that was your first intelligent thing, and then you went right back out to sell your oils. All right. You know what? We'll say you set up shop in here because we want everybody to be able to see it. All right.
Wait. Do I click on the? What do I do?
I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna drop it for you.
Oh,
So you walk past everyone who's like getting prepared for all this stuff. Like, you're the king shit. You're not gonna sell in the vendor row. No, you're selling right in the center of town where everybody can see it. And you put down your sack and you stick your hand in it, and poof, you
Whoa.
drop your magic stall out. Go ahead and do your spiel, and then roll me D20 with advantage.
Alrighty.
A persuasion check. My bad. Persuasion check.
Do I do it after or before?
Yeah, after. Give me your spiel and then do
All
your.
right. Step right up, ladies and gentlefolk, because I've got just the thing to turn your day right round. Do you suffer from heartache, headaches, indigestion, depression, just a little too much aggression? Well, let me tell you, just one drop of this tonic right here will fix you right up. You'll see a vast improvement in no time. You won't get a better deal anywhere else. Those charlatans out there will scam you to the last penny putting in that cheaper lizard oil while I only use the finest of Diamondback Rattlers for my oil. Ask any of my clients and they'll tell you. That's the Foster difference.
All right, hold up right there. Does anybody want to pretend to be a client?
I'll go in.
All right, go ahead and say.
He's telling you the truth, guys. I was 3 feet tall. Now I'm 6 feet tall. when I had this drop of this oil.
All right, go ahead and roll me your persuasion check with advantage, and we're gonna add +3 to that because of Bazinga fucking walking in.
Alright, so persuasion
Also,
with advantage.
you see the corner of your eye, these two kind of walk back into the bar.
Aw, damn it.
The 13 +3, 16's not bad. 16's not bad because you're very persuasive. All right, so you pull in, you pull in 8 people, kind of like, oh wow, what do you got, young man? And this one old guy's like, walks up, does it do anything for warts?
Does it? It'll get rid of that wart straight away. You put a little on, next day, gone.
I didn't say warts, Sonny. I got like 40 of them on my anus.
It'll do wonders for that too.
All right, go ahead and give me a persuasion check. If you beat a DC 13, you will sell this guy one of your oils.
Persuasion,
Yep.
just normal.
Yep. Well, by Joe, I'll take 2.
Here you are, sir.
You make 10 gold off of that exchange.
Wonderful.
Don't worry, as you get higher up, you'll be able to make more off it. All right. At least one more person is going to come up and confront you with those rules. So this woman comes up. Well, I'll be damned. Aren't you just the sweetest purple thing? Can I get a complexion like that off of that? Will that oil help
Well.
my complexion? I want to look just like you.
Well, you know, I personally don't put anything on for this complexion, but I reckon that if you put just a drop in your makeup every day, in your blush or your powder, whatever, you'll be looking just like me in no time.
Go ahead and roll that
What the hell?
persuasion check, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Ah,
I get the feeling there's another reason why that's like not even a lie.
Well, Sonny, I don't know if I truly believe all that, but I'll take 1.
of course, madam. Here you are.
All right, that's 5 more gold. You can add it to your thing.
Awesome. Cool.
You're
So
down to 1
15
oil.
altogether?
Yeah, I've already dropped it. I've already gave you plus, so you're at 208, so add
Mm.
5 to that. This little kid comes running up. Mister! My mother says my dad needs an erection. Will it help? I don't know what it is.
Oh, well now, you just tell your mom this should work just fine. All right, now don't you go asking too many questions.
All right, it's a kid. He's dumb. You have advantage. Go ahead and roll. All right, one more. So you are at
That-
218 sold. You have sold all of your
Alright.
snake oils. His kid runs off. Mommy, I got him! I got his erection! He runs off down the street.
Oh
What
my
the fuck
god.
is wrong with you?
I was thinking.
Many things.
I
think
was
we were
thinking that.
all-
No, you'll find. I was thinking that episode of South Park where they find out that Kyle's dad is impotent, so they try to get him. They tie Cartman up to a cross to give him an erection.
Oh my
Nate, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's one of the best
What?
episodes. Dude, it's so fucking funny, dude. Because they mix up the words. They think it's resurrection, like Jesus. But they're kids, so they get the word wrong, so they misunderstand it. So they tie him to a cross to give him an erection, but it's really a resurrection. It's a long story. It's a joke. It's South Park. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm having a good laugh.
I get you there.
All right. You have
Oh,
sold
dear
off all your wares. Tomorrow morning is the contest. You guys can rest, which you don't really need, or you can head out there early, scout, and get yourself an upper hand, maybe. It's up to you.
Well, shit.
Also, you have to decide whether or not you're going to work together, too.
All right.
I think we'd be a better group working out as a group than separate because we don't really know each other. So
Don't mind which way.
I usually work alone, but we've already been through a life or death experience. So I know that I know I can rely on Yulan in a fight.
what about you,
Suppose we're
Twilight?
working together then. much as I hate to work with the silver scale.
Well, I've got a problem on my hands.
Destin's just kind of walking up and kind of assuming he's part of the group.
What about you, Twilight?
Twilight.
I'm sorry, Edward.
Boy, I don't know where you came from.
Yeah,
I don't know why you're. I don't know why you're so dramatic. We're just trying to get along here.
What's your name, sir?
Zahn.
Yeah, Twilight, gotcha.
You think maybe I should have held off on that
Come with
kid?
us, Zan,
So-
Zan, sir?
I don't mind working with any of you. I'm looking to see what this rich fellow has in his big old mansion. I think he has something I'm looking for.
Did any of you know how to work a stitch or sew?
Stitch.
What about you, Axel?
I'm not a seamstress.
No, whether or not you want to work with the group or do you want to go in the temple alone?
Yeah, I'd rather work with a group, but I'm still being reserved.
That's perfectly fine. So the question comes, are you getting a room at the inn now, or are you going out to get an early start and maybe get some information?
I don't know about you lot. I prefer to go into fights informed. I'm heading out early.
I'll go with him.
That makes sense.
I guess if you're all going, I might as
You
well.
want me to come along?
Yeah, of course. There might be some hard to get into places.
That does beg the question. Do any of you all know how to sew?
It's not my area of expertise, sir.
I mean, I am an expert with repairs. I don't know whether I can repair living flesh though. But are you talking about your clothes?
No, I'm just saying, now that I sold the last of my oil, I might need someone who could stitch up a limb or two.
I'm just going to point out, because people don't like to pay attention to the character, that a certain person by the name of Zahn has mending and isn't saying anything.
I mean, so does Raven. So
Yeah, I know you said it, but Zahn's like,
Wait, so does Destin.
say, there you go.
so I mean, does Kane count as an object?
I would think for RP purposes, you could try and mend a dead person's arm back onto his dead body, because that would be fun. So I don't mind you doing that. It's not gonna heal him because he's dead. But if like you need to sew up a hole in his dead body, you could use mending to stitch it. Because technically, you could stick like a piece of chicken skin over it and mend that to it to cover the hole. I mean, he's fucking dead. You could say even maybe a chicken wing. Inside joke. All right, so you guys are heading out there to riding out tonight.
Roll out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we collectively decided we want to go in informed.
All right. So you head around to the front of the city, where you see wagons and horses set up, and you see one of the three people that were talking to Irving, the girl, come walking up, and I'm gonna put you all on this page. I'm not going to put your tokens back on, but I'm just going to throw her on here so you can, visualize. She'll walk up to your group. She goes, "Hello, my name is Cecilia. My master Irving wishes for you to have a wagon. He expected you'd be moving fast. He sensed something about you. He wishes you luck." And then she walks off. You can take horses if you want, or you can take the wagon. The horses mean you might run into an encounter. The wagon comes with is going up with supplies and stuff with other people, so it won't be an encounter based thing. You'll be like part of a wagon caravan.
I see no reason not to go by wagon.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
All right, give me a minute. You gotta like this. You gotta like this.
With how much you're hyping us up, we'd better.
Dude, if you don't like this, you guys are pieces of shit, and I don't want to DM for you because I'm working with limited. I'm working with limited resources on this shit, and I think I'm doing a pretty damn good job doing it. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So just give me a minute while I get all of you on this screen. We'll just put you right here. It doesn't really matter because you're all gonna be in the cart anyway. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find my audio for this. Oh my god, did I lose it? I think I lost it. Bummer. Well, we'll just go with this. Because there's supposed to be the sounds of horses and stuff. Configure.
All I see is a little circle
on,
around
hang
myself.
on.
Okay. Ah, there we go.
Pretend
Could
you
I get
hear.
some more pixels?
What's up?
Can we get some anti-aliasing on these pixels?
Dude, fuck you, man! I thought it was pretty good!
No, it's great. I love it.
Get you guys close to being in the wagon.
Oh, I was flying.
I'm not as good as some of these other people, alright? I saw a video, this dude set up a fucking, like, they're all on horseback and they're riding through a forest and it's fucking gorgeous.
What the hell is this?
This is called a wagon. Those are horses.
It will be used multiple times throughout this campaign, just gonna fucking let you know. I thought I made a fucking, like a little thing that's supposed to have, horse sounds galloping and stuff, and I can't fucking find it. So, whatever. Alright, so, you ride through the night. Go ahead and make it dark for a minute. You ride through the night. Now's your chance to prepare and all that. You can rest in the cart to make sure you don't get, like, really sleepy. But you're cruising on your way across the land towards the temple. So if there's anything you want to get prepared or, like, any plan you want to go over before you get there, now's the time.
All right. So did this? What was his name? Irving. Did he ever mention what the goal actually is? He says something about uncovering the secrets.
Basically, he doesn't mention the goal because he doesn't know what the goal is because no one's figured out the secrets of the fallen sanctuary. People have been inside it, but they haven't figured out the puzzle and what really lies in there. So his flyers basically said people in the first group that comes out after figuring out the secret will get his reward. Basically, when you get there, you can ask some questions, but the general thing is that it's a temple that hasn't been fully explored. He believes there's more in there than it's been found, and he knows of at least one chamber that hasn't been fully figured out yet. And he's offering a reward for people to go in and find it.
Right. So presumably he's going to have some way of knowing that we actually found whatever it is that he's looking for. We can't just make something up.
Presumably. I can't tell you all that because you don't know for sure. You haven't talked to him yet. He'll be there before you start, and you can talk to him then if you want. I actually like this music for this.
Any of you good with puzzles and whatnot?
I'm sure I could figure it out.
Say, I was thinking this earlier, but aren't you a little young to be an adventurer?
No.
Well, we always take it. We all take a knee, just arrow to the knee someday.
That's how you retire out of adventuring, not how you start.
I don't suppose he's any younger than I was. Am.
Oh,
No, I stayed the same.
Will be.
that's right. You did.
As you guys talk through the night, the wagon comes around the mountain bend, and you see up ahead of you a giant pyramid-looking temple thing and a small encampment as you guys arrive at your destination. I don't want to spoil you with the fucking horsey rides forever. It's very high quality work here.
I love how fast the wind is whipping by these
These
horses that are crawling by very slowly.
There's supposed to be that's just an effect for wind sound, but I fucking I lost my I couldn't find my sound for the horses and wind.
How do you expect him to get all those tumbleweeds?
Motherfuckers, you truly are. I worked real hard on that fucking thing.
John, we're appreciating it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't ever do anything like that.
It wasn't really that hard to do. It's just because I don't know how to program stuff with this game. It took me hours to get it working right.
I don't think you know how genuinely I suck at computer stuff.
All right, let me get
How large is this place we're entering?
It's pretty big, dude.
Is it big enough for us to walk around and take a survey of the various entrances?
It would take you about 25 minutes to walk around the entire thing.
All right. Should we get a survey of how to get in?
As you get ready to start walking up, you hear Irving say, 20 minutes, 25 minutes till we start. If there's any questions to be asked, now's the time. As you see more and more people start showing up, coming out of like tents and stuff, people who have been here beforehand. See a couple more groups of dream chasers popping up.
Raven, sir. Did
What
you
is
want
it?
to take a look around and see how to get in?
Well, I suspect Irving here might have some information on that. As from what I understand, we're not the first ones entering this place. I'm gonna walk up to Irving Valeria.
Hello.
Sir Valeria or Irving. Well,
Irving will
what
be
do people
fine.
address him as?
And he
Huh?
he ducks and goes, Irving will be fine, and he gives you like a bow, like a very graceful bow.
Raven, pleasure to meet you. From what I understand, we're not the first ones entering this place. How much is known about the layout?
This place has been explored many times. In fact, you'll be lucky to find anything of value in the rooms around the center room, as they've been checked multiple times. Basically, there are holes. There are regular entrances, and then there are holes in the wall that people can use to get in. And there's like an outer circle of passageways and corridors that all lead down to a giant central room. And in that room, there's mirrors everywhere and a statue with an engraving on it. And I know there's something in there, but no one's been able to figure it out. So I figured, here's my chance. I'll make the most cutthroat, violent people do it for me.
If I may ask, what makes you so absolutely certain there's something in there?
I can't tell you all that, my friend. Let's just say my studies and my world-renowned actions as an adventurer lead me to believe that there's something here, and I've never been wrong. But as you can see, in my current state, I can't do it anymore.
All right. Thank you for your time.
You are welcome. He gives you another bow. He see him check his watch, and he's like, 5 minutes! You see everybody kind of like line up. You see all these people kind of like pointing for everybody to line up. And he, almost like the old Oklahoma land race, he has everybody line up.
Raven's going to return to the group and say, something's up with this guy. He wasn't willing to share all the information he had. He was talking about sending the bloodthirstiest people to perform archaeology. There's more to this race than meets the eye.
Keep in mind, me saying bloodthirsty, what I mean is like they are willing to go into the most dangerous places and take on the most dangerous threats, including each other if they have to, in order to figure out what's going on. It doesn't mean like I wanted like child murderers to go in this temple and figure it out for me.
Okay, regardless, it would be appropriate to take a look at Nam or not. Is it Nam? Not
Zahn. I fucked his name up so much. Other people are fucking it up. I'm sorry, Nate.
Okay, it's in the bottom left now. It's correct there.
Yeah.
All right.
60 seconds. This is your opportunity. What entrance are you going in? Are you splitting up? What are you doing? You have the front entrance, the one directly in front of you. You should be able to see all the the things, right?
Yeah, since I don't think we got a good survey of the other areas, I'm assuming we're going in the main entrance.
I mean, there's no reason why you couldn't have gone and done the survey on your own.
I don't think Destin would have.
You can essentially from where you are, is you can see that there's like literal holes in the walls, and as Irving said, there's like an entrance on all 4 sides, and then there's holes in the walls around the sides of the walls that people also use to get in. So from a game perspective, you have a total of 6 entrances.
Yeah.
From what Irving said, it sounded like they all lead to the same room. So the only reason I see to pick one entrance over the others is based on how many people are choosing each entrance.
Ten seconds.
Him saying that. Can we take a look to see where everyone seems to be going?
Well, as of now, you don't know. But as that 10-second yell pops off, the guy raises his gun. You see these 3. And they fucking start running ahead of the group, and they spin around and throw like smoke bombs everywhere. And take off running out in front of everybody, disappearing. And you hear Irving go, should have known those 3 would cheat. You go! You hear the gunshot go off.
Okay. Just a minor setback. I'd say let's make our way over into the southeast collapse.
Now, just so you know, do not click on the door unless you want to use it. Because if you click on it and you go in there, that's where you are, regardless of if people go somewhere else.
All right.
So.
All right, I'm coming with.
Yeah, I'm grouping up with.
All right, let's follow Twilight.
All right, I'm just gonna go like. I'm just gonna move you. So you all going in the same room? All right, then I'm just going to move all of you.
We're not about to split the party.
All right, you guys can see everything, and I've gotten everybody in here. Right?
I'm here.
All right. So as you guys come running into the first entrance, you hear gunshots. Yeah! Woo! And then you hear like a scream. Ah! And then the gunshots get more frantic as you hear like noise coming from a far other end of the place. And you see kind of crawling out of these like sarcophagus in front of you zombie-like creatures.
Seems like this place was less explored than we were led to believe. Weapons ready.
Yay. Let's,
All right. Yep. Are we all rolling initiative?
Yeah, if you. The funny part is, I was hoping you guys wouldn't work together. These dudes have 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Like, I was expecting you guys to not. Like, you know how in all the other games I was trying to get you to work together right away? In this one, I was hoping you wouldn't want to help each other until you got to know each other. And this time you were all like, nope, we're going to work together.
I mean, don't make any assumptions because that's a very good way to end
you
up
get
with,
ass out of you and me.
Okay, well, that's not going to happen because you're the only ass here. There we go. Jarek, as you see these zombies come crawling out, and again, you hear gunshots and screaming and noises echoing through the tunnels as you hear people fighting it out.
I'm not able to roll initiative.
It says you
You
already
did.
did.
Oh,
Me,
okay.
yeah, maybe you hit the button and it rolled it and you didn't notice it.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I,
there it
I
is.
never heard. Okay.
JD rolls for initiative 4.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, you're up, Jarek.
All right. Well,
It's only gonna last like 2 seconds.
I don't know why I had the strangest dream.
Is it maybe because you hit your head, sir?
I don't know, but I got a feeling that I might be able to do something here. Let me
Mobs with
try
one
this
hit.
out.
Mobs with 1 hit point left, and they're gonna turn it into a 45-minute combat.
I am going to use Mind Sliver on this one.
All right.
So I think it has to make a.
It will when you do the attack.
Oh, okay. So I just do normal. Okay.
Yeah. Blech, as its head rips off and it dies.
Well, that's interesting. No, wow.
Well, dang.
Good hit.
Must be a flick of the wrist, son.
You done?
Oh, yeah.
Malcolm.
I'm gonna try to get him.
Anything
Just
you
get her.
do, I can do better.
My brain is like a hard drive. Once you start adding new information, you just start cutting off all the information. Damn it!
You guys are fucking kidding me, dude. They got 1 hit point.
What is shooting there, Mr. Barney Fife?
Fucking 1 hit point. Fucking 1 hit point, people.
So that puts me to flat.
Yeah, you're already flat again. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Destin, you're up.
Come on, Peacemaker. What's your problem?
Bam. Dead.
You just wasted your only crit for the night, I bet.
End of turn.
End of combat.
End of
told
turn,
you.
end of combat.
It was set up intentionally this way. So as you clear out these mobs, you still hear gunfighting going off and screaming and all sorts of sounds. As clearly this race immediately turned into just a bloodbath of people killing each other. You should be free to move. Go ahead.
Man, it wasn't that bad, man. There's something really bad going on up ahead. Keep your eyes out.
Keep your eyes
Stay focused.
Out. Keep your eyes out.
Keep your eyes open.
I'll try.
Don't worry, Barney Fife's a little dyslexic. That's okay.
Blah, blah, blah,
Shut
blah.
up, Twilight.
I can probably do either. Which one you want?
Are you guys gonna move your characters or just be confused by it?
Given the sound of fighting, we should probably proceed cautiously.
That's
Indeed.
what I was trying to say.
Yeah, whatever.
Can't you hear what I'm saying?
That would be my character. I'll hear it.
After you. Go ahead, Silver Scale. You're the one in the mech.
Gladly, sir.
As you come up on these stairs, you hear less gunfighting. As you see these stairs go down into darkness. If you're having trouble move down there, I'll slide you down once we
Alright.
get there because the pathway might be
Yeah,
weird.
it's
Yeah. So
it,
just,
it collides with the walls, so it's
Yeah.
just
I'm just gonna want you guys.
Can you move me? I'm not.
there we
This
go.
is not working well for me.
Is it just lagging real bad?
I'm not sure if it's my browser or if it's me.
Are you
What browser
using,
are you using?
Are you using Opera? this
Opera
time?
right now.
It's probably just because I have effects going, but this whole dungeon was my test to make sure the effects wouldn't be an issue. Like
I believe
lighting
I'm
and
stuck
all that.
behind the wall again.
Oh, I'm fixing you now. So there you go. And I'm just gonna shut off these walls because they're probably there. Probably helping to cause the issue. Like lighting's probably helping cause the issue. Alright, so you guys get down these stairs into a room filled with mirrors and lightning striking this mirrors, and you see no one's gotten down here yet by the looks of it. But you see these paths of lightning bouncing off these mirrors and doing nothing.
All right, can we see where the
So,
is each of these
okay.
mirrors down here shooting out its own beam?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
bouncing
everybody.
back and forth.
So, I need everybody in this group go over to Amara. We're gonna turn them.
You can at
To
least,
what?
You can at least
Shouldn't
pretend like you're
we-
RPing through my
we-
fucking puzzle.
Figure out which way they should be turned before we start turning them.
Don't worry, we're gonna get there, boy. I've been around for a little while. I've seen this before.
I love how you get an accident once in a while.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna stand over here around the stairs. And
I'll go this
stay out
one.
of harm's way.
I gotta remember to move. the
Okay,
camera.
everybody. You see how all these lightning bolts are heading over back and forth, y'all? I don't know why my guy's an accent. Anyway,
Yeah, we see we see him. What about him?
okay.
I'd
So-
like to walk in here while he's talking and just take a look around and
All right, give
notice.
me a
Okay.
perception check
Yeah.
in there.
Is this a
Alright.
wall that we can see over, or is this like a?
I had to
you-
shut the walls off, so the gray you see around here, like this right here, you cannot see through. All right.
Right.
No, we don't need to see through it. So,
I think we can figure out which where the beams are coming from
yeah.
as it gets to the other one, it spreads out.
Okay, yes. Barney Fife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn my mirror at an angle, a 45-degree angle toward you, and start shooting this lightning bolt right at your mirror. I need you to turn yours at a 45-degree angle in parallel to the one directly across from you inside that hallway.
All right, Edward.
All right, I'm gonna put you over here because they actually move. Let me move this lightning real quick so I can get to it.
I'd advise yous to be careful not to get hit.
That would be the goal. Well,
As you do that, as you do that, the lightning bolt starts to bounce.
it should start bouncing back toward
There we go.
there. Yes, and
Starts to
as
bounce
Bazinga,
up to
as
Yeah.
Felian turns his, it should start bouncing off and hitting this one over here.
All right, what do I see in here?
Okay.
Give me 1 second. All right, you see. What did you roll? 5? Oh,
Yeah, it's a low roll.
you see 4 stones in a like box and a statue that looks like with like a phoenix. But you'd have no clue what any of that is.
Okay. So, Mr. Felian, if you want to head over there, if you want to head over to that mirror you bounced it off of and turn it very slightly so that it reflects that lightning straight into that one in the corner.
Okay.
I'm assuming we can't see in here, which is why I'm going in here to survey what it looks like.
I'll
inside
let the
the-
gods
Yeah,
take
yeah.
Take my hand.
I'm gonna have to figure out this lag problem because weird things are coming up. Like it's not moving as well as it normally does.
Once this happens, this lightning should start bouncing
because there's
straight
so many
around this
effects,
whole
maybe?
entire structure.
I'm just not adding any more because it's gonna cause latency.
Mhm.
Right. So as you do that, Bazinga, you notice the lightning splits into two as it hits the center mirror, and both go to the two mirrors up here and down here, and both strike into these blue stones. And as you strike the blue stones, they start to light up as energy fills into them.
While all of this is going on, Raven is standing watch, looking out for at the other entrances if any other adventurers are coming in.
I reckon I should work on the other side. Seeing as I'm a little more damage proof than the rest is.
So you turn in
All
this
right.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, having
Dustin
seen
and
that, having seen what's in here, Destin's going to move back out to.
Dustin and
help
Kane,
out.
if you guys can repeat what me and Mr. Fellion took care of.
On it.
So turn.
There we go. So as you turn that one, nothing is happening right now as the other mirror has not been moved.
Yep, I'm turning this one to aim it into the center.
As you do that, this lightning bolt starts striking into the room. And lightning starts to bounce around in the room and hits the other two blue crystals. And as they start to light up, all the lightning converges into the center of the room. And you notice that the lightning is no longer coming in from where it was coming in before. It's almost like it's all being drawn into the crystals now. Give me a second.
Does it have an effect on the center object?
I haven't gotten that far yet, Nate. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Okay? I was trying to do something cool, but like all the moving of the shit is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And also the annoyance of the latency that wasn't there when I tested it.
Mhm.
All right. So as this lightning, let me go ahead and cue up my shizzle.
So the lightning is no longer coming out. It's all inside only.
Yeah. And as you hear this energy build over and over again, all of a sudden the statue starts to like absorb the energy. You see like the wings start at the bottom, they start lighting up. And as they get to the top, it moves back, it moves back, and you see a hole in the ground where the lightning is now converging and shooting into this hole.
What's in the hole?
Did something happen?
What's in the box?
What was that?
Should I roll perception to see what's in this hole?
I forget some people don't know the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's in the
Oh.
box? That's what you
Yeah,
said.
well,
Oh,
if
I
you want
get
to
it.
look in the hole, you can, but I'm just telling you what happened with the statue. It's up to you guys.
I'm gonna roll
Yeah,
perception to see what's
I
in the
want
hole.
to go take a look and just
Oh, never mind. I don't know what's in the hole, though, apparently. Because my
What
guy's
am
an
I
idiot.
rolling?
Because my guy's an idiot.
Perception if you want to take a look down in the hole and see what's going on. I'm gonna shut off the lightning because, like I said, I think the effects are causing the ridiculous amount of.
Okay,
shit
there we go. Nat 20 perception.
All right, you look down and it's very dark, so you have a hard time completely seeing, but you see like.
I do have dark vision if that matters.
Oh, okay. You see like almost like a stairway down into a separate other room, and you can see light in the back of that room, further back, but you can't completely see what's down there. But the air smells stale. Like this has not been opened in a very, very long time.
So it's a stairway leading down.
Stairway to heaven. But yeah, Yeah, it's a stairway leading down.
There's a path leading down.
Well, I would say let's make our way down there then.
Being the one who has actually seen the path, I'm going to jump in first. And start walking down the path.
Does anybody have a form of matches or a torch?
Because it's one person at a time.
I don't remember if I have a torch on
You
me.
can see what's going on down here, right?
I don't have anything yet.
Oh, my bad. Because you have to hit the thing to do it. Yeah, there you go. So now you should be able to see it because you went down there. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So just for you, because you're the first down there, you come in to this room, and you immediately feel massive heat. And you see in front of you a giant circle of red light. You're not far enough up to technically see it all, so if you want to move forward, you can.
What's going on down there?
It's really hot down here.
Huh.
So I can move forward?
If you wish.
Does it feel like it would be dangerous for me to move forward?
As
like,
of
am I
now, it
getting
just feels it feels intentionally hot. You don't know if it would be in danger yet because you don't know. You can't see that. Like you can see.
Well,
the
what
light.
I mean is, do I think it's getting to the point where I'm going to get burns if I move forward too much?
Perhaps. As of now, all you see from a distance is like raging fire, and something being blocked by this fire.
Can I jump down there?
Yep.
Raven's gonna start making his way
I'm
down
gonna
there.
step off to the side just
Yep.
here.
All right.
To let the others fill in.
Anybody who wants to go down, click on the stairway thing in the middle after targeting their character, and it will send them down. I'm gonna move you over here. JD, are you still having trouble?
Yeah, every time I right click, it opens up a new tab.
Oh, that's an opera thing. Basically, when you right click, it will make you like move the screen. It's hard to explain. It's a weird opera thing.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah. Well, you can use a different one next time, dude. I'm sorry, man. Let me just move this stairway out of the way so that everybody will be here, and then I'll move everybody off of their token from off of here because like everybody's gonna be stacked. All right, so that's everybody. All right, so you guys jump down, and as you move in, you see there's this like giant creature of some sort, clad in armor, kneeling down, and in its back is this massive fucking spear sword stabbing through it. You see lightning is striking this thing from a distance. The lightning you guys sent in. Where's my fucking story guide? Race overview. There we go. Mirrors and monsters. All right. As you see this lightning striking this spear, you notice that there's like a ball of fire circling around this thing, and inside the ball of fire, the lightning is kind of building like almost like a dome of energy that's pushing out, and as it's pushing out, the fire's kind of like trying to hold the energy back, and you hear this sound of like energy building up over and over again.
All right, can I do an Arcana check to see if I can figure out any of what's going on here?
I was about to ask somebody to do that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that is a 21 Arcana.
Oops. You immediately tell strong magic is at work, but it's two different types of magic. You sense one darker, like just dark, strong energy pushing and growing in strength, and one of a fire feeling like heat, and this is weakening as it kind of gets pushed, and it feels like one is pushing at the other one.
All right, can I figure out? Am I able to figure out if it's like the dark energy is closing in on the statue, or the other way around?
The dark energy is coming out of the statue. As you notice, the fire starts to get pushed far bigger. At this point, you
All right.
hear
Noticing the fire getting larger, I'm going to duck behind this pillar.
smart. At this point, you hear a noise, and you see jumping down the tunnel, the stairway
down!
you came. You see this other guy. Stay back! Stay away from it! And then you hear him like yell up, Zach, we found another one. We gotta get out of here. This is not good. And he turns and looks at all of you. He's like, I suggest you get out of here before this blows, as the fire again spreads even bigger.
Oh God. Dear God.
Well,
Yeah.
shit.
That statue doesn't look like he's a nice guy.
As the energy is like, poof, poof, and it's like it's ripping through the fire now.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Get up the stairs.
Before you move, I'll give you a chance if you want to take a glance around the room to gather information about the room.
All right.
If there's anybody who wants to take that, do a perception check.
I think I was more
Yeah.
focused on the magical elements.
Alright.
going
Could I
on.
roll an insight check on the guy that just ran down here?
Yeah, sure.
I'm doing perception, right? Okay.
Let's
Great.
see, where's the insight check? I was waiting for that. Alright. You don't sense anything terrible in this guy. Like, he seems straight up pretty fucking honest.
Okay, so he doesn't know what's going on. Or he's not trying to hide anything about what's going on.
Alright. For the people who rolled the perception check, that's all pretty good except for Kane. You see like tapestries.
And Axel,
Oh, I didn't see it. Where's Axel?
very bottom.
I rolled the 1.
Oh. Alright, so you see like tapestries and wall like scroll drawings, and on these scroll drawings, you see different types of creatures. One looks like a giant turtle. Another looks like a humanoid, massive, but with like a lion's face. And you see like a bird covered in flames, throwing fire out. You see a few others around. You see like a wolf covered in like dark fire. They're kind of all over the wall and kind of give off the sense of like gods or something. All right. So as this is happening and you're reading the walls, you hear Rudy yell, "Cecilia, we're gonna need you!" And the woman, the girl from before, hops down. On it, Rudy. Get him out of here. And she jumps out in front and she puts her hands up. And this like blue barrier pops out in front of you. And as the blue barrier pops up, the fire extends one last time, slamming up against the barrier and pushing her back as she's like trying to hold it.
I did shout for everyone to get up the stairs.
All right. Well, whoever's running up the stairs, run up the stairs.
All right. Yeah, Raven's gonna head on out of there.
Destin's waiting to take up the back.
Let me go ahead and get the stairs in the spot where you can click them again. There you go, people.
Kane's gonna lag behind just a little bit, seeing as he doesn't really have a sense of
You can't use the
urgency.
stairway; it looks disabled.
There you go. That was
There we
for a different purpose, because if someone had fallen coming down the stairs.
Run!
Alright, are you going up the stairs too, Axel? I can move for you.
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright, dude. We're gonna figure out your problem so you don't have this stuff happen every time. Because I want you to have
Alright.
fun, and it's...
Destin's going to dash for the stairs and kind of like push Kane ahead of him.
Kane's just kind of taking his sweet ass time,
Alright,
but
so as you
Just
guys
kinda
as you
urging him
guys
along.
dash up the stairs, you hear Rudy yell, "All right, Cecilia, get out of here!" And he runs for the stairs too. As she drops it, and you guys run up the stairs. I apologize for the temple thing to being this way, but I had built a bunch of stuff for all of you, expecting you all to go into different tunnels. And since you all went in the same one, if like 5 fucking minutes. Alright. But that's okay, because that's the end of the intro. We can actually start the game now. Like, we can actually start the real story of the game anyway. So you guys come running out of this temple. And as you come running out, there is a loud explosion. And fire rips out of the top of the the temple. Walls start shattering, blowing up all over the place. You hear a loud roar of sound, like gut-wrenching roar, as Rudy and his people come running out, and Irving's kind of like hobbling towards the group, screaming, "What is it? Rudy, what is it?" And Rudy's yelling, "It's another one of them! Get out of here!" And he's screaming back at him. Everybody's running back. And this thing shoots out of the top of the tower and skyrockets off into the sky. Out of this giant temple thing.
Are we able to see what it is?
Give me a perception check.
All right. It wasn't just the statue from earlier, was it?
It is indeed
It's
the statue.
nothing.
It is indeed the statue from earlier. Except now it's moving. It's not completely white anymore, and it's no longer surrounded by fire, as the fire has been blown completely out, and the roof of the thing has been blown out, and this thing shoots off into the sky.
So, since my guy is a little older than a lot of people here, can I roll a history check to possibly have some knowledge on this?
Sure, but the knowledge you get will be vague, but yes.
Nat 20.
Yeah, but you have a -2 because your character's an idiot. So,
I know.
Still
Right.
a nat 20.
Yeah, okay. It's okay. Because I can still do this and be vague. Zahn, you're not sure what it is, but you've read a lot of history. And the idea that it was in this temple, you know history of the world. And because you rolled so well, I'm going to say you know that this temple in this place, Fallen Sanctuary, is a temple to the guardian Mor Gult, the guardian of fire.
Oh. Okay.
And because you rolled so well, I'm going to let you do one more roll of
okay.
investigation to see if you put 2 and 2 together, and then I'll tell you to a degree what's going on. All right. So you kind of sit there thinking about it. You're like, you know from the history of your tribe is an ancient tribe passed down generations. So you know that this temple is a temple of Morgult. You know the stories and the history of the world and the war between these demons, these creatures known as metal demons. And you know that the Guardians fought them. Putting 2 to 2 together, you get the sense that the fire was holding that thing at bay. The blade in it was keeping it dead. And accidentally shooting the electricity into that room awakens it. Has awoken something. Something happened. It flew off. You're not exactly sure what it is, but you know that it's not good. I don't want to give away everything.
Why the hell would the method of entering the room also awaken whatever's inside?
Because the entrance to the room isn't what awoken him. The electricity... I'd have to give away everything. Basically, the thing down there is down there because it was in a fight with Morgult. All right? Like, literally have to give it all away because he rolled so well. So he
Wait. Why don't you let me interpret it so that I can go by my own and without
Okay.
you, so you don't have to give it away.
I'll give
go by
away
what.
to you and then let you interpret it. The creature that was down there was in a fight with Morgult. And Morgult trapped it. The electricity's just there to move the tower. But the electricity happened to move the thing and crash down into the blade that was sticking out of him, electrocuting him, bringing it back from the dead. If you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
So for Raven's question, it's not meant to do that, but because of the giant the metal rod sticking out of the creature's back, which was that giant blade.
It made the trap fail.
No, they're not the trap fail. The electricity moves the statue back. When the statue moved back, all the electricity that was shooting into the statue shoots down into the hole. It dissipates. The problem is when it shot down to the hole, it hit something that's normally not supposed to be there. A creature that had been locked in battle.
It's a giant lightning rod, pretty much. So
Basically.
Yeah.
The weapon is a lightning rod.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not an expert writer. You're not supposed to poke holes in my shit.
No, that makes sense then. That wasn't designed to keep that thing specifically
No.
locked away. It was just a independently built sarcophagus.
Yeah. As in, someone intentionally covered the hole back up after Morgolt stopped it in the first place with its fire magic.
Who's Morgolt? Do we know that, or is that something?
Nate knows. He'll have to explain it if he wants to, but Nate knows that Morgolt is one of the Guardians. And he doesn't know what happened because no one knows what happened in the past exactly. He just knows that the Guardians were at war with these creatures that invaded the world in the first place. These metal demons. And he's just going to put 2 and 2 together because he rolled so fucking well
Alright,
that
so should I
clearly
RP?
something happened down there.
So should I RP at this point?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, everybody.
My writing is confusing.
This is really not good. I know I haven't said much to many people in this group, but I've been around for a very long time. And those things are not good. There's only vague history, even from when I was first around, about what happened here. Now, that was the temple to Morgold. It was sealed in fire. Now, whatever we did caused these, either metal phoenixes or giant shiny ones, or there's a ton of names you'll see in history books for what these things were called.
Well, there was one, but now I have like 2.
So, we don't know much about them, but the theory is that the electricity somehow brought that thing back to life. We pretty much gave it a new power source, unfortunately. What that means, we don't know. That's a complete mystery. But most likely, since it was a war that's described in history, whether which side was good or which side was evil, we're not completely sure either. We're gonna have to hope for the best, but it's probably not good for anybody. So, let's see
Keep
what
in
we
mind,
can find
Nate's
out.
not the only one that knows what's going on here because Irving's going to walk up as Nate's explaining what he knows to apologize to you guys because he didn't expect that. So pretend that he gave you some of that information too.
So we're fucked.
So
Irving's gonna
I just have one question.
Yeah.
Did we win?
Mr. Barney Fife, so
I
you didn't get the clue. This wasn't a game.
God, I wish I was better at this. My storytelling is not great. But, all right, so like Irving walks up and he goes, I apologize. That's not what we expected to find in there. We were indeed looking for a temple of guardians, but we were expecting to find a trinket of a guardian, something we can use to find the guardians to help us restore this planet and this world that is rotting. We did not expect to find another one of those in there.
What was that thing, sir?
Our research leads me to believe it's a metal demon from the storybooks and the histories. And again, we already did the history rolls. Nate knows of this. JD, you can roll one too because you might know since you've been talking with in your like dreams and stuff. You talked to Leo.
Any idea what that metal demon's gonna go off and do now?
Well, that I can't say for sure. We haven't seen the other one since the incident a year ago, but it can't be good.
What happened with that other one?
And he kind of like takes his cane and he slaps his leg. He's like, a year ago, almost the same thing happened. You don't know much about JD. You haven't asked him, but you can ask him the next time you meditate. He taps his leg and he says, a year ago, me and Rudy's group were in a dungeon in the Shattered Plains known as the Scar. I think that's what it was. Let me open up my storybook real quick.
That's what it is now.
Known as the Scar. And when we were there, we got trapped by one that did not leave. And we ended up fighting it, and it almost killed all of us. If it wasn't for Rudy here, I'd be dead. And he kind of like points back at Rudy, who's again cleaning his gun.
But you did manage to kill it in the end.
No.
No?
He looks down and he's like, the cave collapsed during the fight. We collapsed it on him, hoping it would kill him. We don't know if we did or not.
Well, I've heard rocks falling is a good way to die, but
Yes, but giving the sheer power, I mean, I don't want to sound
yes.
I don't want to sound cocky, but these three could kill all of you in a matter of seconds. And he had us on the ropes from the minute we went inside there, from the minute
All of
we
us.
walked up. And we didn't wake in that one. We basically found our way in deeper into the scar, and when we opened up a place, we found him alive, meditating.
I do agree with Fillion over there, though. What's going on with the contest?
I don't remember him saying anything about the contest.
What did that
Yeah.
paper say?
Irvin kind of chuckles and goes, truthfully, I expected you guys to be angry at me, as if we set you up to be killed, which is not the case.
I mean, your people ran down there and saved us. I see no reason to hold a grudge against you.
Wonderful. Then I will invite you back to my villa. We will discuss the real purpose of the contest. And perhaps a job?
We'll have to talk. Let's go.
Yeah, I have a few
Yeah.
questions.
Okay. Again, I'd like to apologize for the abruptness of that. I didn't realize that if you all went in the same place, it would only be a 5-minute thing.
Should I leave my armor outside, sir?
He's like, oh, no, my villa's humongous. Take it by the stables. My men will have it cleaned. As you guys hop into his wagon, and we're going to skip the wagon scene and just get you over there so we can at least get... This way we can start the next game with, like, the cool shit. Let me find...
Because I would expect you to mirror the horses, so it's going the other direction, please.
Fuck
Oh my God.
you, horse raper.
Unplayable.
Horse raper.
Oh,
All right, players. All right. So you ride on his horses for a while, and you end up at his castle. So we only got like 8 minutes left, so we're just gonna steamroll this, and then we can start playing D&D for real next time. I'm sorry it feels railroady, but that's because I wanted to get the story out the way for a base start point. Now you guys get to do any cool shit you want. Second, I forgot to turn the light, and I'm gonna work on making it less laggy if I can figure out how to fix that problem. Okay, so you ride up. I'm actually think I could just make you guys see the castle real quick because I believe I have that set. Can you see that?
I don't own a token with vision in this scene.
all black.
Hang on a second.
For a moment, I had it, but then
No, I just
then I
wanted to show
lost
you.
it.
So you guys
Oh.
ride for about 2.5 hours or so, and you reach like a mountain that kind of goes up in a plateau, and you guys ride up the plateau, and it wraps around up to this castle, this giant castle. And he's like, Irving's like, welcome to Valeria Chateau. I said that wrong. So Valeria Castle. Chateau. Valeria Chateau. I'm damaged. Fuck you. Before you even say it, fuck you. And he rides up to the gates, and you see this guy come out. He's like, good day, sir. And he's like, Jeeves. I want you to get some rooms ready for my new friends. They'll be there along shortly after we get done with the meeting. And then the gates open up, and he goes, also, send word to the Alliance. Another one is out. And the horses ride by. As you ride in to the chateau, you ride past some stables. You see some stable hands working, cleaning horses and such. This is where you can drive. Irvin's like, feel free to leave your armor there. They'll have it cleaned and maintained for you for when you come out. He's looking at you,
Yeah, Destin's hesitant.
Well, that's fine.
I can care for it myself, sir.
No problem, young one. As the cart rides up into a courtyard and stops at the gates, and the gates open up, and Irving gets out and starts climbing up. He's like, "This way, my good friends. We have a lot to discuss." And he follow him up into the meeting room. I can't seem to find his token for some reason, so I'm just gonna do it.
Knights of the Round Table.
I swear to God. See, I have like a confidence problem, so I know you're joking, but every time you say something, I'm like, I could have made it better. Every single time.
Okay, here's the thing. When I say things like this, it's me joking around because it's. I mean, there's a ton of work that you put into this, and we really appreciate it.
I'm just so insecure about this shit. It's not even funny. All right. So the first thing you see is that's Jeeves as he leads you into the room. All right, this way, good fellas. Don't you fucking say it.
Say what?
I'm just waiting for someone to say, like, I said Goodfellas, so I'm waiting for someone to fucking mention the movie Goodfellas or something.
Antonio.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm a fucking clown here to amuse you. I can't find Irving's picture, so we're just gonna fucking go without it for now. So he has you all sit down.
Can we have one of those high quality placeholders?
All right, you want a placeholder?
Yeah, I want a placeholder.
Berserker number 4 or something like that.
He transforms.
Chamberlain, not violent. Inside joke. All right. So he hobbles over and he sits down and he's like, "All right, I'll come clean with you guys. The job in the race wasn't technically just for some giant adventure. I wanted to find people who are strong and capable of doing stuff because I need people to help me in my venture." And he kind of just looks around at all of you, waiting for a response.
Are you asking us?
You seem capable and intelligent, and most importantly, my eyes from inside the temple said you did not immediately attack any of the other adventurers in there, while the others damn near killed themselves before they made it to the bottom floor.
They were fighting each other?
Yes.
I was wondering what happened with the others.
There are very little creatures in that place other than the undead that keep coming back from time to time.
I was wondering why it seemed so difficult for them, because that was a straight shot for us.
From what Rudy and Jack told me, they started killing each other immediately. I guess the offer of gold and reward is worth more than anything to them.
Oh, good thing we went in together, guys. We could have ran into something.
Good thing you did, Bazinga. Let me just delete that entire awesome thing I put together. Just out of curiosity, has Nick been muted this entire time? Because I haven't heard him all night.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? I thought I fixed it. No, I had my audio crash midway through, and I thought I fixed it.
Fucking literally had.
Oh my god! I literally
9:20.
I think someone responded to someone else or something after I fixed it, and I thought they were fixing me. Well, I don't know.
All right. We only got
my
2 minutes
God.
left, so I'm just gonna spiel this out real quick.
I have been pretty quiet,
Like,
anyways. It's not like
5 extra minutes. Yeah, you pick up your game, bro. You're
Oh,
part of my
I have
backbone.
something. I have
I'm
some-
really
I-
tired today.
I have something very dearing to ask Mr. Irving.
Go ahead.
Mr. Irving, as you can see, I'm not whole lot like the others. I've been searching for something for a very long time that was stolen from my tribe a very, very long time ago. These are 3 swords, very
4
sacred swords. Well, I have one of them.
Yeah, so it's 4 because there's 5 of them total.
Yeah, but I'm searching for 3. 3 swords that are older than I even know how old they are. And I would like them to be returned back to my tribe, back to the rightful owners. And I see you have many, many relics within your chateau here. By any chance, have you ever come across 3 very elegant samurai swords
Alright.
that seem like they're probably about 10,000 years old?
Volter Irving steps leans back on his rock. Yes, no. Zom, is it? Zon, is
Yes.
it? I'm afraid I do not have what you seek. I know what you talk about. But you must understand those weapons, the power they have. The people that took them aren't just going to give them away. You're going to have to take them back.
Yes. Indeed.
Great
That
conversation.
that is the plan. But I see that you've collected many things, and I was in a hope that you might actually have come across one of them after one of these terrible people that don't even want to speak their name may have been off by one group or another, and then these relics have been left behind or discarded at some point.
Zon, my friend, this is what I can tell you. If you accept my offer, which I have not presented to you, my people can look. You can give out the information you need, and they will help search for these people for you. I also have an extensive archive in the castle where you could get information about almost anything. If you're willing to hear my offer.
That'd be very grateful, and I'd be more than happy to hear your offer.
All right, the rest of you okay with this? He then looks around the room.
Is there anything in it for the rest of us?
What's the offer, sir?
He looks and goes, survival. And he gets up, without Irving, it's so funny. He gets up and walks over towards one of these like little window things. And he looks out. He's a Felgaia. Once a beautiful planet, or so our books tell us. Now a rotting wasteland of death. You know, the books say there used to be a tree, a guardian known as Yggdrasil. And all life flowed from Yggdrasil in and out in an endless circle, keeping the planet lush and healthy, until a great war with these creatures destroyed Yggdrasil and most of the guardians, if not all of them. My research has led me to believe that some survived. I just need to figure out where they are. I feel like they've abandoned humanity, or in this case, races of the world, were abandoned by the Guardians, and I need to make a plea to them to help us, especially now that 2 of these things have escaped. And I don't even know if they're going to listen to us after we're the ones who technically let them go. And he turns around and goes, my offer is this. You help me do what I can no longer do. You help Rudy and his group do what I can no longer do. And you will be well rewarded. But more importantly, you'll be the reason why this world does not rot and die. You could save this world.
I yell out, sign me up.
I don't know.
The bird thing comes over and puts its arm around you.
God.
I might need a little more assurance.
What kind of assurance do you mean?
If we do this, I want to know that my task that I have will be aided by you.
Good child. As long as you're not killing innocent people, and he kind of glances over towards Nate, I am perfectly fine with lending my extremely large amount of resources behind any of your goals. All of your goals, for that matter.
Don't worry, I assure you they are all far from innocent.
That's good, because you've already got at least one against you. Again, he glances over at Nate.
Just needed something a little more than preventing the Earth from, well, something I've already had to experience.
Because you know
Thank
that's
you very much.
certainly not enough. The prevention of the world being destroyed, not
really.
the best offer possible.
Not for Kane.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that So the whole reason I went off to be a bounty hunter because I want to be known for something. Because when I'm sheriff in my town, it wasn't enough.
Sure.
Will we get statues made out of us if we save the world?
He kind of chuckles. He's like, "Oh, you'll be well known, because if I'm right about what's to come, we're all that's left, and we're all that's going to be standing when it happens." And he
Well, rootin' tootin', I'm in.
steps to the table and he pushes a folder down. He's like, "If you agree to this, I want you to look over this. Your first task would be to free a friend of mine. He is needed. He knows much about the areas that you'll be traveling to, and you will need him to go with you. He had a run-in with a corrupt local magistrate and is now in High Noon prison. And he needs to be freed." And that is where we're going to leave it tonight. Where you guys will get to look at the dossier or brief about what the job is. I'll have a real token for Irving because I don't know where his went.
You
Yeah.
better have a bird T-shirt or something.
He's gonna have a bird on his shoulder.
He now has a feather.
Okay.
Feathers decorating his jacket or whatever.
All right. So I'm gonna end the stream so we can, because I want to check something real quick. That's gonna be the end of it tonight.